Hi. Hello. Here we are. Hold on. One sec. Alright. Back in it. Continuing right where we left off. Once again. All the time. 100 years. Jeez. And so today we will try to continue. So we need to go to Iverstead, but we also need to go to Vanchenzel. All right. Because these are things we need to do in order to get access to a house. Trying to think of anything else we might be able to do. We might be able to talk to Helga. Not Helga, but her niece? Question mark? Cousin? Niece? But we don't really have the skills in order. Well, no, we can buy the marks from them. All right, yeah, let's do that. Let's see if we can find our marks
Looking to stay alive?
real quick.
Take a chance.
Jeez, I can't look at you. Right, Branche, what do you got?
Have anything you wish to take a look?
I just want to see what you got, man. Progress of truth. Interesting.
Keep your eyes to the road.
All right, Bowley. I think this guy might have done it.
Welcome to the Pond Prawn.
No.
Come in, take a look around.
I think we would have.
Welcome. Take a look.
I think we would have found it last time we were here, if that was indeed the case. Sell him a couple things because he's got the money. We can sell that, I think. If not, you know, whatever, it's fine. We don't need that particular thing anyway. Okay, I feel like my microphone's like way down. Okay. That looks a bit better, but I feel like now it's too high. Too high, too low. Oh, glob. All right. And it doesn't help that my pop filter's like arm is in the way, it feels like currently. All right. All right, let's sell you one of those. Ooh, that is really good. All right, I think that's it. Thank you, Bercy.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. That's too much.
I know it'll just give me his normal stuff, but like.
We're in a Riften and not enough about himself.
Okay, Bowley. Stable guy. And maybe Bercy. All right, let's go talk to Svana, I think is her name.
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
I could use a bed, honestly.
Work ever since, so now I'm stuck living here.
All right, let's.
It's not. Do you know? Just for once, I'd like to. Actual. You see, I have. If
Okay,
you confront
yep.
her with 3 of them.
All right.
You need to get the marks
Bowley.
to Bella from Bowley.
Okay.
Then just confront Helga with them, and the rest works itself out.
Hofgrir, and Indaren. Let's just hope Indaren doesn't die this time. Like he did with Arby. Or was that Elidith? Now I don't remember. I think that was... Ah, you know what? I don't remember. I think that was Elidith. But... Man, I've got to... Alright. Alright, you, sir. I would like... Or Marco de Bella. Thank you, sir. I got that one. Now I just gotta find Bowley, and we gotta find Indaren. So he's probably at the meadery. Bowley. What does he do? He's with the fishery, I think. But he might be in his home. Alright, Bowley, where you at? There's your lovely wife, whom you suspect of that she's cheating on you. Let's talk.
I'm glad you're here. I have no idea what you're talking about. Hand what over. I have no idea
Right.
what you're talking. I should say so. Good.
Just buy that from you. Thank you, sir. Got the Market de Bella from Bowley. Now we just need Indarin. Oh, geez, it's raining. Alright, and Indarin will probably be at the... Whoop, pardon me. I've got stuff to do. I'll tell you that much. I have things to do.
Look like you could use a drink.
I need a house.
What do you say to some cheap meat?
You are really close to me. Actually, you know
I'm
what?
selling the best
What are you
meat.
selling?
Nothing but the best of all. You don't have to.
Sure.
Here you go. Oh, and keep it quiet. This stuff isn't exactly easy to get a hold of at these prices. If you catch me drift.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Don't leave. He left. I didn't actually want the mead. Hey, Indarin. Pardon me.
I'm the brewmaster around here. What did you want?
I want
What that was, but
that.
try it again.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate your patronage. Or do you appreciate my patronage? Hey, Wujita, how you doing today? I hope you're... stay off of this stuff. Hey, you.
Yes.
Are you...
Absolutely.
No, thanks.
Suit yourself. I'll be around. Sure. Good thing she makes so much money. No, friend. All I need is someone to...
What kind of
I
delivery?
need someone to take this small keg...
I'm heading up to Iverstead. I can do this for you.
At the village. Drop it off. Oh, and if you bump into Indarin from the meadery...
Alright, I'll do it.
Good. Now get going. Remember, keep this to yourself.
Alright. And after this, we head to Iverstead quickly. We also want to... We do want to go to Avanchenzel. The biggest reason we want to go to Avanchenzel is that... we need Dwemer keystones and whatnot. We need stuff for that. To make the compass. That is our... Where's she at? Oh, she's
Any
not
left
cooking?
marks from those men?
Yes, I did, in fact.
Sorry about the mess. Keeping this
But I'm
place
supposed to
clean
talk to
is
her
more
about it,
chore.
yeah?
Hey, don't look at me that
Out
way.
violence, please.
Who are you to
I
judge?
don't
Yummy.
want to be responsible for their deaths.
Give me the
Or
food.
yours.
Can't you bother me at my armor stand in the market? Or are you that desperate for training?
Honestly, I'm just kind of around.
If you're looking for a bed, this is the wrong place.
Well, in fact, let me close this door and we can speak privately.
You
Hi.
looking for something or what?
I believe these are yours.
What? How? Where did you get these?
I am
No,
exceedingly
don't tell me.
persuasive.
I don't want to know. Look, we need to keep this quiet between you and me, okay? No one else needs to know about it.
All right.
If word got out that I'm practicing my Debellan arts in Riften, they'll run me out of town.
I mean, as long as you're doing it with
Take
consensual...
this and don't mention a word of this to anyone, especially Savannah. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm telling Svana. Hey, Svana!
If you're ever in the market, I deal in specialty goods for
Weren't you
wine.
just out in the market? I guess you probably came inside because it's raining. No, I get that. I mean, your stand is kind of sheltered, but no, I get it. I did the thing.
Oh, I know. Isn't it wonderful? I bet she squirmed like a skeever when you pulled them
A
out
little
of your
bit, yeah.
pocket. I think things are going to be a lot different around here from now on. and I have you to thank for it. Here, I want you to have this. It was my father's, but I'm certain you'll put it to good use.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good
Farewell.
use. Actually, I will put that to good use. I'm gonna go disenchant it. But first, we gotta get down there. So Farkas,
help
I need you to hold on to something for me.
Yeah, sure.
You need to hold on to this armor.
Let me know.
We're gonna go back to the. You know what? Let's just head to Iverstead. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Let's make sure we have our water breathing thing on. I definitely didn't see that, Balamond. Don't mind me. Don't. I totally did not see your awkward posing just there. All right. And we are off to Iverstead. Just a quick swim upstream. Upstream? Yes, upstream. Because that area is basically the start of the river coming off the mountain. All right. And we swim. Let's just hope our friends don't drown out while following us. Okay, they'll catch up. I'm sure they'll catch up. If not, well, we can always get our ghost back. We just gotta stick to the water because it's safe, relatively. I feel like this time I should send her off with Basanius. As much as I really don't like that guy. Turn that down a little bit. As much as I really don't like Basanius, the last 2 times we've had her stay with Klimek. So, yeah, I guess we'll try to talk Basanius into taking her away. And maybe we'll see her in Riften. It's fine. Everything's fine. Her father's kind of a doomer in that he's like has a real he's acting like Iverstead is basically doomed as a settlement, but he still wants his daughter to stay there. Like, okay, you want your daughter to stay in what you yourself pose as a doomed settlement. I don't know, man. That just seems selfish. All right. What is that? That's a spider. That's a spider. Good thing we're in the water, because I do not want to deal with a spider. Not that we can't. Hey, everybody caught up. Good job, guys. Or at least the guard caught up. All right, and we are off. I mean, so the one thing about the road that's exceedingly dangerous is the possibility of, in one of the random spawn locations, one of the random encounter locations, just a hostile mage. Especially one that knows fireball or lightning bolt or something to that effect. Because just generally, even with the weatherward circlet being able to stop the frost and fire a bit, it's still deadly. It's still more than deadly. So yeah, I don't want to be part of that. When they're dealing 12 times as much damage to me with a fireball, I'd rather just not. Hello? Okay, I think that's their group. I'm just gonna keep moving. I think that's what's his face is. The guy who's trying to retake that fort. I think that's his group lobbing the fireballs. Great balls of fire. We are still on the move. Slaughterfish eggs. Okay, so slaughterfish eggs are good because they have specifically lingering damage health. That's probably their best case, their best use case. Otherwise, like, I don't know, man. It's not that helpful. Let's see. Yeah. Lingering damage health. That's what I want from them. I'll catch up. We get more soul gems, another grand. Perfect. We now have 2 grand soul gems. Just 2. Ah, jeez. We don't want to go down to the rat way right now. I feel like we're just not near strong enough to do that. Okay, that's my eek, I think, up on top of that bridge. You can have a fun time up there. All right. They'll catch up. They'll catch up. They always do. Most of the time. But we're not going to a very dangerous area, and we're basically going right back to Riften afterwards. Or we could. On the way back, we could go to Avanchenzel. But at the same time, I don't know about that. Avanchenzel seems like a bad time. We do need to go there. Unfortunately, the main catfish, the main reward from that, basically with the mods that I have, I think you can't normally smith Dwemer armor, but that the ancient knowledge perk that you get from that will grant you the ability to craft Dwemer armor. And then there's one other thing. These fish have really good, especially I think it's river betties have really high multipliers for their for alchemy. Okay, so Rada is somewhere here in the water. I'll put Rada in quotations because we don't know if it's actually Rada or if it's just a body that has Rada's things with them. Ah, hey, the guard kept up. Barkus is nowhere to be seen currently, but hey, he'll catch up eventually. Guys. All right. We are here in Iverstead now. Iversteading. And I am carrying too much because I just got weighed down by a grand soul gem I found in my pocket. All right, let's eat. What's the heaviest thing I could eat? Potato soup. Yum yum. Potato soup and or cabbage soup. Oh, but there's wheat here. I really wish Farkas would show up. Also chicken eggs. There's a lot of good things in here. Ah, jeez. That doesn't count towards our weight because it's a quest item. Sadly. Alright, we will drop. And I don't want to drop anything. All right. What do I have anything I can eat? That would be the question here. I could just take a dive and eat that cork bulb root. I could eat some crimson urn root, but I want to collect that, not eat it. Let's eat some dwarven oil, including the we eat it whole, the container and all the oil contained within. All right. Nope, we're not eating fire salts or frost salts because those we want to keep for now. Nordic barnacles. Might as well. Redwort flour. Let's eat that. Well, that's all the ingredients I can eat. Jeez. Let's just eat troll fat and a beehive husk. They both resist poison. If Farkas catches up. Oh man. I can't not take these chicken eggs. The chicken eggs are some of the best things we can use with jeez. Frostbite venom, we also need a spider egg. A spider egg is the other component. Okay, let's drink like 4 of these. Not to use them, but to just not have them in our inventory anymore. Right, they're probably inside because, you know, rain. Why would you be outside in the rain?
Not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
Hi, I'm looking for your daughter, Fastrid here.
You ever settle
Are
down
you the
to
one
have
sent
children?
by Mara?
Think twice before you do it.
Indeedly doodly, I am. Yes.
My parents are being impossible. Bassianus wants to marry me, and I think I love him, but he wants to move to Riften afterwards, and my father won't allow it.
Riften kind of sucks,
He only cares
but
about this stupid
this
town.
time.
But Bassianus makes me happier than anyone ever has.
Okay.
My mother's not any help either.
All right. I'll talk to your parents about it.
Oh, thank you so much.
Any idea
It's
how I can
wonderful
get
to
my
have
daughter's
someone
head out
around
of the
who
clouds?
understands.
I do need that. Farkas here.
Pilgrim just passing
Farkas.
through.
Farkas, buddy.
Have you spoken to my parents yet? Please.
I would like you to hold on to this 20-string harp guitar. I literally... your parents are right next to you. You could ask them if I've asked you. You can hold on to that. And that. Don't worry. It's just an invisible data head in a jar.
My daughter's driving me crazy.
Yes, and she asked me to
I'm
speak
sure I
with
know
you.
what this is about.
Yes,
She
indeed.
thinks she's in love with Bassianus and wants to leave town. With
Uh-huh.
him. Let me tell you how I see it. Until a few months ago, the girl was head over heels for Klimek. I wouldn't stop talking about him. Now, if I thought she was
He's
really
so
in love
old.
with Bassianus, that would be one thing. But she's a child. It will pass.
Your face will pass. Why do you want her to
Around
stay?
here. There's not much left.
Uh-huh.
Used to be a good-sized town. The folks have been moving to Riften for a while now.
Mm-hmm.
If all the young people leave, what happens to Iverstead?
Okay.
You know how children are. Her fancies change with the moon. And like always, the boy lacks any kind of spine. He'll need some convincing. A little push and this would all be simpler.
Okay.
I'm not certain if I could even make it to the top without collapsing.
All right.
from
So you.
exhaustion.
You
Hi.
could always use help picking crops if you need a few
Um,
extra coins.
I have some cabbage I could give you.
Honest pay for honest work.
Your daughter asked me to speak
Oh
with you.
my. Probably something about the men.
Indeed.
We all
And
wish
I'm
we
gonna
had
look
her
at that
problems.
satchel that's
I
right
don't
next to
kill
you.
my husband,
Don't ask
but
me
I don't
why.
have any problem with Bassianus. Even if it means her leaving Iverstead, I want Fastred to be happy. If they
Fair.
just snuck out of town together, I could manage my husband.
Okay. What would inspire them to
Bassianus is
leave?
still so terrified of Yofthor. If he knew that I'd keep him from hunting the poor boy down, he'd take Fastred to Riften without a second thought. Let him know that I'll watch out for them. Just want my daughter to be happy.
Well, that's fair. All right.
Be careful out there.
I'm gonna take this.
Nothing for anyone here.
All right.
Have you spoken to my parents yet? Please.
All right. I guess we go talk to Bassianus. As much as I very much dislike that guy, this time he wins. Just because we've had her go with Klimek a lot. Those logs just kind of disappeared. I don't want to talk to Narfi. I usually don't talk to Narfi before I actually have her necklace. So, yeah, let's talk to Narfi.
Oh, Brayden. I can't see
You okay? Here, have a gold piece.
Oh, thank
You okay?
Brayden was here and gone. Went to gather plant. Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Narfi not to worry. Rada will come back.
All right, let's go talk to Wilhelm about Rada, and then we will. The mountain will eat you. What? I don't think it's the mountain that eats people. I think it's the things on the mountain. Lots of things on the mountain could eat ya.
Welcome to the Dwemer Inn.
From bottom to top.
If there's anything I can
Bears,
do, just let me know.
trolls, a dragon. Yo.
Is it absolutely necessary for you to bother me right now?
And this kind of attitude. Bassianus. This kind of attitude is exactly why I don't want her going with you. You're a jerk. But I'm here to talk to you about Fastrid. Take her to Riften.
Oh, my love. How I long to take her away from all of this. Why did Bodhi send you to me?
She wants you to grow a spine, and that you guys can go to Riften, and she'll take care of Yofthor.
I always had a
Yofthor.
feeling she liked me. More than that brute Yofthor, at least.
Ugh.
Yofthor. What about him? He'll come after us, and it will be unpleasant.
Bodhi said she'd handle it. Grow a spine and stop being such a jerk.
She would. If she's willing to deal with him, then everything would be all right. I'll go speak to Fastrid. Post haste.
Post haste. Yeah, before I change my mind. Get out of here. Right, Wilhelm.
If I were you,
What's up with...
I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side.
I've got a delivery.
All right, pipe down. You want the whole blessed place to hear you?
We're the only ones
arrangements called
here.
for trade. I hope you'll find this suitable.
Sure. What's the story with Narfi?
He's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rada disappeared over a year ago.
Uh-huh.
He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river.
So what happened to the farmhouse? You told Narfi that she's coming back. Do you know what happened?
I just said that to make the poor guy feel better.
I don't like
I'm
that you're not
pretty
looking me
sure
in the
she's
eye.
dead.
Although I don't do that a
Rada
lot. I'm
gathered
really bad at
ingredients
maintaining
from a
eye
small
contact.
island in the river east of here.
Mm-hmm.
Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up.
Okay. All right. Anything dangerous about that island?
I've seen some sort of a cave entrance over there. Folks call it Geierman's Hall, but I don't know why. Probably best if you avoid it for now. It didn't seem to do Rada any good.
Okay. Okay.
If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
Oh man. And yeah, I don't have the enchantment to prevent fall damage yet. That was the best thing Arby ever found. Was that enchantment. All right. Rada's remains are somewhere down here. I want to say they're really close to the docks. Like, this feels like it's too far away. Too far away for far too long. Far away for far too long. Alright, okay, yep, there she is. Skeleton picked clean, which, how long has she been missing? Let's grab. Don't need the beehive husk. I do want the ice wraith teeth. Yep, hanging moss. Raida's necklace. Sure, we'll grab those. All right, we got the necklace. Narfi, I've got news. It's not good. Definitely not good. Maybe we talk to Wilhelm about it on the way back. Oh, and let's go see what's going on with Bassianus and Fastred. Alright, guys. How's the rain going? Are they outside or they're probably inside? Let's go inside. Let's go to Fellstar Farm.
We must speak.
Bassianus, sweetie.
Her dad's right there. Her dad is
We must
right
leave.
there.
It's good. Your father will never approve
What
of
are
us.
you doing that
And I
for?
grow weary of this place.
Don't mind me.
Where will we go?
Riften.
To Riften, my pet. How you'll adore
Oh.
the city.
Oh,
And to be with you.
I'll make the preparations immediately.
I'm sorry. You kind of got in my way, but... Oh,
Hello and welcome, my friend.
Hello, friend.
It was
Good
my
luck out there.
pleasure, friend.
My daughter's driving me crazy.
okay.
So forgive me if I'm a bit on edge.
That leaves the sour taste in my mouth. Bitter taste in my mouth. I like sour things. Bitter, not so much. Kemba, you're the one who wants all the bears to die. Which is cool. I mean, it's not, but I get why. Lindley.
Just let me know.
Pardon me, my lady.
Uh,
Would you care to hear me play my lute?
nah.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town.
All right, well, let's go give Narfi the necklace.
Monastery. What?
Let's go give Narfi the necklace and figure out. Wilhelm didn't have anything to say about it. Let's just give him the necklace, and then we can head back to Riften. Narfi,
Rita, you live among the clouds.
I found her necklace.
Rita, you saw Rita? Did you
No.
tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
She said she'll be home soon.
You've made Narfi so happy. Narfi now waits for his sister until she comes home. At least Narfi has Rita's necklace. My Narfi's sister. Thank you for giving us to Narfi.
Proudspire Manor. There's a fine home. Not for sale, too.
Ah, jeez.
I'm here to help.
Where do you think we are, guard?
Lend a hand.
Well, I'm sure he knows where we are. It's one of those kind of... I'm trapped in my body, and I can't speak or scream or say anything against my captor. All right, you need to hold on to something. These two honeycombs. You hold on to those.
We should keep moving.
Yes, we should. We need to head back to we need to head back to Riften. And that means we need to jump in the water and take a swim. We could stop by Joffrey's Corner. I'm sure we'll come back to Iverstead at some point in the near future. Not sure what was going over there. Alright, guys. Take a dip. And we'll talk to Wilhelm another time. I'm sure. Yeah, I can't be catching a million fish. I don't have the space for that. We need to get... We need to get the house in Riften so we can have... Whoop, I feel like I just stepped on a fish. So we can have a place to store our things. It shouldn't take long. I think we're pretty much we should be able to get that here soon. I feel like this should be the last thing that I have to help with. Okay. And then we have to go to Markarth, which that in and of itself is going to be difficult. So which would be the fastest way to Markarth? Honestly, it's this way is a lot easier on horseback, but I feel like on foot, it's not the way you want to go. On foot, you probably want to go this way. At the same time, right over here, somewhere over here is Fort Amel, which is currently occupied by a lot of mages, which generally they don't attack you unless you get too close, but we don't want to really even take that risk. Yeah, honestly, going through honestly, it might be best to swim back up to Iverstead, and then from Iverstead go to the mountain pass up past Helgen, and then, you know, on to White Run, and then on to Markarth. Which that road, the southern road going up to Markarth, was that lightning? Did I just see lightning, or was I not paying attention? Like, I thought I saw lightning touch down. Ooh, let's not get that close. Oop. My friends will catch up. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. If not, we're going back up that way eventually. Anyway. Eventually. Bunny, don't drown. Be a little awkward if you guys drowned. Alright. We're, what, halfway there? BC and Longfin. God, my posture's terrible. Sit up. Okay. I'm just gonna keep moving. Whatever's going on over there, I don't think I want to take part. I do want those Nord barnacles, though. Don't mind me. I'm just a cat. Cat swimming along. Don't mind me at all. No, I don't want those. I want barnacle clusters, not slaughterfish eggs right now. Right now. Later, I do want slaughterfish eggs. Also, dang, I wish it would stop raining. It's made the day very miserable. But then again, we're already soaking wet because of the swim. So why not? I'd rather be swimming and wet than rained on and wet. I just don't like rain very much. I mean, it's fine generally, but it's definitely one of my least favorite weather types in real life. IRL. Anybody on that bridge? Anybody trying to attack me? No one try to attack me, please. I'm in the water for a reason. To avoid that specifically. Nordic barnacles, yes. Okay, keep going this way. Yes. We keep moving. We keep swimming. And we don't die. And our friends will catch up. They always catch up. They always do. Except for that one time. where they didn't. And it cost well, that one was Serana. It was less these guys and more Serana. Oh, hey. The guard made his way. Ah, jeez. Everyone's friend. What was her name? Sometimes I forget my own characters' names. It was after Elidith, before Arby. Oh, hey, Ghost. And Farkas back there? Ah, he'll catch up. Argonian. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank now. Why am I drawing a blank on my own character's name? Probably because I use random generators to make their names. Let's see, it was started with Sildar and Karenai, then Hugh, then oh geez, what was Dan, I'm not good at remembering names. So anyway, here we are back in Riften, and the weather cleared up in an instant. Perfect. Farkas, I don't see Farkas, but I'm sure he'll catch up. I'm sure he loved taking the swim here. What was that? Was that Farkas up there? I swear I saw something go from that, like, drainage pipe area up that way. Okay. All right, well, we're here anyway. We got a couple people to talk to, and maybe we talk to the Jarl, see if maybe we can be Thane, maybe, and buy a house, possibly. All right.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
Yes and no. Wizard, yes, kinda. College, no. Yo, how you doing today? Good to see ya, once again. Yeah, we made it up to Iverstead. I made a choice that I don't particularly care for because Bastard's going to be here in Riften with Bassianus, and
Why take a chance?
I don't like that guy. I'm good.
Gems, potions,
More Skyrim fun. All right, so we need to talk to Priestess of Mara lady. I can't remember her name.
blessings of Mara upon you.
Your wife. Where is your wife? Probably in here. Why does she sleep in here, yet you sleep back there? Hey.
Lady Mara bids you welcome to her benevolence.
I think we're level 27 now.
Like the sea, their love boils and swells, but brings life and nourishment to all.
I want to say towards the end of stream yesterday,
Eager to carry the light.
we leveled up to 27, and now we're
my mind evermore with visions of love in peril. Embers lie
basically all you missed this stream so far is going up to Iverstead and coming back.
Warm all around them. Go to Markarth. There
Ah,
you'll
jeez.
find
Now I have to go to
Castle,
Markarth.
Wise, acid, and reclusive.
I
Help
don't
him to emerge
understand
and state his intentions.
the use of the
This
word
is the
acid
prayer
here.
heard by the goddess and
I have not
relayed to her
heard the
servants.
word acid used to describe someone's personality in that case. But yeah, we are level 27. And on hitting level 27, we got... let's see. This perk here that lets us disenchant items, but we keep the item and it doesn't even remove the enchantment. Because normally, yeah, I mean, it makes sense in context, but it's not a word that I've heard used in said context. But yeah, normally disenchanting something will destroy the item completely. But with that perk, I can keep the items, which lets me disenchant some really good stuff. All right. I feel like there was someone else I had to talk to here. I do have to go to Markarth now. Okay. Speak to the Jarl. When did I get that? Okay, well, I guess we'll speak to the Jarl. Because hopefully now I can buy a house. I would like to buy a house. I would like a place to put my stuff. Okay. Well, in Skyrim, so this is our enchanting table, the arcane enchanter here. You can ignore the little pop-up that just came. It is not really relevant at the moment. But basically what you do is, this is the screen to disenchant an item. So disenchanting would normally just destroy the item completely, and that lets you learn that enchantment. So all these ones that are grayed out, I already know that enchantment, which then you can go to your items, say this gold jeweled necklace that I got as a reward, and these are all my currently known enchantments that I could stick on it. Most of the time, especially for leveling, for just leveling enchanting, you want to use an enchantment that has the highest value. So most of the time, Fortify Sneak will have the highest value in terms of like these ones that I currently have. As far as I know, like Fortify Carry Weight is pretty close. But Fortify Sneak usually wins out. But yeah, you can enchant them with your choice of whatever is available. So these ones that are grayed out are not available for this item type, whether it's these ones that are for weapons specifically. Yeah, usually the ones that are grayed out for necklaces are just for weapons specifically, or might only be able to go into boots or gloves. And then you go over here and you use your soul gem to enchant it, which will affect the efficacy of the enchantment as well as the... Yeah, so I use the enchantment specifically for leveling enchanting. Since it is the highest value enchantment that I can make, basically I can just enchant an item with it and then sell that item. Since I don't need that, since I don't sneak, I can just sell that. Just, here you go, let's flood the market with things that make people better at sneaking. Because I can't do it. It doesn't stand to reason that everyone else can't get better at it. But since it is the most valuable enchantment, it gets me the most experience when I enchant something. So compared to, say, yeah, like Fortify Armor here, which has basically half the value, I would get a much smaller amount of experience for that. And you can also rename the items, which just for leveling sake, I don't rename them. I can use the lesser one, so each, as you go down in your soul gems, of course, you have weaker ones, which I don't think... So I don't think if I used a petty soul gem versus if I use a grand soul gem, it would change the amount of experience I get. It's mostly just tied to the enchantment itself.
Hello, friend.
Whichever enchantment you choose to put on the item.
What do you need, my friend?
So that got me up to level 59. Say if I did it with a greater soul gem with this silver garnet ring, let's see how much that would get me.
Good to see you.
Yeah, so that really didn't affect how much experience I got from it. Whether I use a petty, grand, that doesn't affect how much experience. It's just the...
You were were getting something for me.
What? Sorry, Wylandria, I'm not really paying attention to you. But yeah, I can use all the... Basically, the only ones I want to keep for myself are the Grand Soul Gems, whether that's the Black Soul Gems filled with a Grand Soul, or just the Grand Soul Gems themselves. Because those are going to be the ones that will get me the best overall enchantments. All right, Jarl, hello. I am back.
Good to see you.
Is there anything I can do for you?
Ah, there you are. I was wondering when you'd visit us again. I've been informed by my steward that you've made quite an impression in the Rift. Several of our citizens have expressed their admiration.
Good. Because I'm great. I am everyone's friend.
Much like Miol, you've become champion of our hold, helping people with their difficulties and providing assistance for their needs. As the Jarl of Riften, I feel it's my duty to honor your selfless behavior by honoring you with the title.
Yeah, usually I'll usually use the lower ones to sell, to make things to sell, just for experience. All right, let's take the Thane title.
There's but a single requirement you must fulfill. A Thane of Riften is expected to maintain permanent residence within the city walls. My steward has such a home available to you for purchase. I think you'll find the accommodations to be most pleasing. When the house is yours, return to me, and I will present you the title.
Basically, I have to give you money in order to get this honorary title, for the most part.
Good journey to you.
Most of the Thanehoods, you do have to own land or own the house in the city to have them, or being Thane gives you the option to purchase land or purchase a home.
You watch yourself now.
All right, I'm gonna wake up your steward. Hello.
Good to see you.
I want to buy the house. Oh my gosh, it's expensive.
Splendid. There's a house available right now.
Yep, I want it. I'll take it. Give it to me, please.
Wonderful.
Even though that's
Here's
like
the key to your
half
new
my
home.
money at least. Well, close to half my money. I want to decorate my home because I do not want to go to a house filled with
I'll
cobwebs.
be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home, provided you have the coin.
You know I
Of
do.
course, don't forget to consult your home decorating guide for descriptions of the decorations you can buy.
I don't read.
Now, what would you like to purchase?
Well, I want the alchemy laboratory.
Very well. I'll make the
I want the
arrangements.
enchanting
The
laboratory.
next time you visit your house, is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
And they have all this stuff ready made, ready to go.
The next time you visit your house,
I'm
your new
pretty
furnishings
sure
will be in place.
whoever
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
owned Honeyside before already had all these furnishings in that house, and basically they just took everything out in order to charge the next owner to have these things.
Very well.
Oh, that is not the one I wanted, but I will take that as well.
Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
I want the bed.
Very well.
I would like a bed in my
I'll make
house,
the
please. Thank you.
The next time you visit your house, your new furnishings will be in place. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase?
No, I do not want to raise children here in Riften. That sounds like a really bad idea. All right, thank you.
Take care of yourself.
Now we can go slow walk. We can. So the garden here in Riften has static flowers and stuff, as far as I can remember. Whereas houses like, oh, she went to bed, and I can't go up to her room because that is trespassing.
You're the one cast those illusions.
All right, well, I guess we'll go home. I'm taking this hammered copper jug. Don't worry, the Jarl said I could. And then we're going home. Farkas, I need you to hold some stuff for me, because I have too much stuff on me. Where's Farkas?
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll?
Well, this is Riften, so I wouldn't be surprised. If I had a sweet roll, it would probably get stolen.
I'm glad to lend a hand.
Let's see. You hold on to that. I'll let you hold on to a couple of my soul gems. For now, I'll be taking them back. All right. Now we actually have a place to store our stuff, so we're not carrying 100 Skyrim units plus of alchemy ingredients and just all the things. And here we are at Honeyside, right here in the corner. This is the garden area right over here. I'm pretty sure they just clear away all these bushes and other weeds. Not really bushes, just kind of weeds. And they just put in regular, like, Blue Mountain flower. Ah, jeez. That sure is Skyrim logic. Of course, if we went with Oblivion logic, then I can carry, let's say my max carry weight's, 400 Oblivion units. I can carry 399 Oblivion units, but once I hit 400, I stop dead in my tracks and I can't move anywhere. I am stuck in that place. I can't fast travel. I can't move. The only thing I can do is swing my sword and cast my spells. All right. We are home now. Let's go down to our alchemy laboratory. Unfortunately, the alchemy laboratory does not have a convenient place to really store your alchemy ingredients. You have these lovely recipes, which are kind of useless because I already know what everything here does. Well, I don't know what everything here does, but I can learn by eating them. Just shove random ingredients in your mouth. That's the way to learn. Mammoth cheese bowls, that's not alchemy. That's just food. All right. And here is what will be my House Carl's room. An enchanting laboratory, which, lovely, comes with an enchanter's primer. We're not going to read that yet because we want to read that when we are... Oh, pardon me, sorry. Higher level. Say we read that at level 99, it'll take us straight to 100. All right. Let us find a place to store our ingredients. These barrels above it seem like a good place, but at the same time, kind of awkward. But we will take one of these barrels. Take all the food out of it. And we will shove our ingredients in there. Which, do I have the skills for? I don't think I have the skills necessary to make the... Oh, I do have the advanced lab. So we can make our lab down here an advanced lab, which will make us better potions. And I still have the money for it. All right. Let's shove basically everything in here. The only thing we really want to keep on us is salt piles. We'll collect more crimson nernroot later. Crimson nernroot. Because I can enunciate. We also want to keep fire salts. But, just about 20 pounds of purple mountain flowers. 20 Skyrim units of purple mountain flowers. 5 Skyrim units of red mountain flowers. I didn't even see how many blues I had, but... what, 8? Quite a bit of salt. Let's just keep a little bit of salt on us. Because we need salt for food, but we don't need it just... We don't need that much at all times. Oh, where does it total? Oh, yeah. The total weight, that is, yeah, currently behind webcam. So, yeah, my max carry weight currently is 250. So I have been writing that for quite some time. I mean, I was usually sitting between like 240. So let's... Okay, I'm going to quick save real quick. Let's look at this real quick, see if I can make myself an even smaller guy. Just a little bit. There we go. Let's take that. And a little smaller. Bam. Just a little guy. Yeah, now you can see it. All right. Yeah, so currently 250 is my max. It's not like not like I need to be that big on the screen here. Anyway, I can just be a little guy. That's fine. How much does a barrel hold? I don't know if there's technically an upper limit to that. I remember I know in Morrowind, things had a max capacity. I don't know if any containers in Skyrim have max capacity. And I don't think they had it in Oblivion either. At least not as far as I can remember. And if there is a max capacity, it is ridiculously high. Because you can have a ridiculous amount of armor and weapons in one chest. Ooh, pretty. I'll be taking that. I think right outside here, as far as I recall, there might be some crates and barrels. No, they're not here. Dang it. I might see if it's behind. I think I have to go to a shop to get it, but I think there's some crates I can have that will send.
If the Empire and the Stormcloaks want to kill each other over some foolish cause, I say let them.
Thank you, Farkas. Are these barrels mine? I think this one might be technically mine. I don't know. These ones are not. These ones belong to this. I probably won't use any of the ones that are outside because there is a chance that most of the outside barrels here will periodically refresh their inventory. Usually it's in the realm of like anywhere from like 14 to 30 Skyrim days, but they do periodically refresh. So if you leave something important in there and you go back to it after it's refreshed, it will be gone. Stuff inside your house, inside your inside player homes, generally does not refresh. And there are some like safe chests in some houses, but for the most part, you probably want to keep anything you want to have not disappear. You want to keep in a player home. Otherwise, it just might disappear on you. All right, so we will. Don't really want to. Okay, we'll put my wedding dress in here because at least, once we do have a wedding, if we ever have a wedding on this character, it will always we always have to go to Riften for the wedding. So yeah, just have it here. Why not? All right. I really don't need this many healing potions on me. At least not at the moment. So we will take some of the weaker ones. These ones. And just shove them in a box here. Those two. But honestly, having a lot of healing potions on you is just good to do. All right, and we will shove. We'll keep the soul gems on us for now. Want to keep the amethyst, at least the flawless ones, because I can use flawless gems to increase the power of my enchantments. Let's see. Really not a whole lot else that I can drop with me. I really don't need I just need to sell the Scroll of Candlelight. And I can sell the Scroll of Muffle. I can just cast Muffle. I don't need Blackbriar Mead. Geez. I'll probably keep this to send to the museum, and then I don't know, there's not really anything else that I want to drop off at the moment. I can't drop this. It's a quest item, and until you do said quest, it's stuck in your inventory. All right, it's late. It is very late. Let's get some sleep. Let me eat a bowl of potato soup, and then I will go to sleep and probably have to eat something when I wake up. Oh, you know what? How close are we to leveling up? Not close at all. All right, let's not even bother. All right, sleep time. Yippee. And I think at one vendor, I think it's at the Pon Prawn, I should be able to get some crates that I can set outside my house here to send stuff up to the museum quickly. All right, guys. So we can go to a couple places. Avanchenzel is one place we need to go to take the lexicon back. We need to go to Markarth because we want that bonus to magic resist. But of course, that's going to take us back to Whiterun again after that. So we'll have to go to Markarth, back to Riften, back to Whiterun area, a little past, in fact, a little closer to Rorikstead, somewhere about right here-ish. And then it'll take us back over here, and then back over here, and then back to Riften. Anyway, let us go talk to the Jarl, because she should be up. It's like 9:30. We got to bed late. Let's go do the thing.
Working at the Riften fishery is tough. Thought I'd put some coin in my pocket.
We've made enough friends here in Riften to become Thane. We get some special items for becoming Thane, and we have we will have a new bodyguard, but that bodyguard is just going to stay in our house because that person is not coerced to work for us.
You're someone. It's always good to see someone I can count on.
I gave you money. Let me take the title now, please.
Then allow me to officially welcome you to Riften. You'll make a fine addition to our city. All that remains now is to bestow the title upon you.
Is that behind a paywall too? Come on, just give it to me.
I should be the one thanking you. You've solved more problems in the short time you've been here than anyone in my court has their entire careers.
That's kind of sad.
You've been a beacon of hope in these dark times for my people, and I will never forget it. Therefore, by my authority as Jarl, I pronounce you Thane.
I mean, what did I do?
And award you all the benefits befitting your station.
I broke up a crime ring.
Congratulations.
Okay, so I broke up a crime ring. I exposed a sexual deviant. That is, I think, yeah, that is one thing you missed. I exposed a sexual deviant.
What are you doing that for?
Pardon me. What else have I done here in Riften? I took a keg, I smuggled a keg of mead up to Iverstead. I think I did one other thing here in town.
Buy some armor and live to tell about it.
Oh, I cured a skooma addict. Why would you want to drink Falmer blood? That sounds terrible. Falmer are disgusting little creatures that were once a proud race of elves, but are now disgusting.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh?
Well, you saw the skooma addict lizard woman. Did you see me expose the sexual deviant whom lives, you know, Helga? I don't think you were here for that. Well, we'll go explore her bedroom real quick. It's pretty much public knowledge, basically, but not really. She even leaves it open. Helga, how are you?
For a bed, this is the wrong place.
If I want to take a bed here, I will take a bed. But I own a house right next door, so keep the volume down late at night, Ghost. All right, so this is her room. We got the honey pot. We got some leather strips for reasons. Debella is basically the god of beauty, and that does include things of the sexual nature. We got some shackles on her bed for reasons. We got 2 of the greatest books, which I think I can actually take these. I'm taking these. The Lusty Argonian Maid. 2 of the greatest books ever penned in Skyrim. Well, in the Elder Scrolls. We got a phallic object. Don't read into that. Anyway. Basically, we had to get her tokens of affection from 3 men in town, one of which at least is married, that she gives to them after bedding them. I'm about half capacity. I should be okay. You know what? We probably, though, want to get some stuff off of Farkas, because he does have quite a bit. And he does have a max carry weight. I don't know what it is. I'd have to, like, throw stuff on him to test that. But it'd be better if we took some of the, like, heavier stuff off of him that he doesn't need to have. And we can sell a few things as well.
The Jarl has appointed me to be your housecarl. It's an honor to serve you.
Let's see. Grab the books. That's I stored in that shelf a while ago. Can I put them in my bedroom chest? So the books. So all the books that I currently have, I put in the museum up in Solitude, as far as I can recall. I might be misremembering something, but as far as I remember.
I wish I could be there with you. Stay sharp out there.
You wish you could be there with me? Around these guys? Really?
Long life to you, Thane.
Okay. I mean, good on ya, but I need someone to watch the house. You get the honor of watching my house. Anyway, all right, so the problem is, so they give me 2 sets of them. Where does my housecarl sleep? My housecarl, well, she can sleep wherever she wants, but this is her room, down here. She sleeps next to my laboratory. I hope that I don't have any... I hope that my experiments do not keep her up. All right, let's see. Farkas. You, hi.
Let's get going.
I need to take some stuff from you.
What do you need to take?
Well, this battle staff. I will take your Skyforged sword, because I don't think you need 2 swords of roughly the same quality, but this one's a little bit better. I will take that, and that I will disenchant. You can keep that. Keep my woodcutter's axe. We will take these, because these are just things I'm going to use for enchanting. Take that. I'll take that. You keep those for now. I will take the honeycombs. Yummy. Take these books. Eventually, I will need to take these things to Solitude to the museum, but I hope I can set... The last time I bought them, I wasn't able to set up the items that I'm thinking of. That should be able to get me to send things up to Solitude, but we'll see. All right, so that's all the stuff I need from you. Let me go stuff some things in this chest over here. Actually, let's go downstairs and see if I can see if there's anything to store in the enchanting lab. Pardon me. Anything, any place for me to store things in here? We got a mannequin. We can Okay, we can put things on a mannequin. We can put things on these weapon plaques. Okay, so let's learn that enchantment and that enchantment. All right. Let's... we're going to use this for enchanting later anyway, so let's... Whoop, put that on here. That looks a little awkward, but okay. Let's take... Yeah, we'll display your Skyforged Steel Greatsword. They gave me 2 sets of these, which I don't know which one. So only one of these sets will be taken by the museum, but it doesn't... I think it's because of the museum that I get 2 sets of them. So I'll just have to figure that out later. Okay, so there's nowhere else to really store things down here. Let's just shove things in the chest next to our bed, I suppose. We got an end table. We got a wardrobe. We can shove things in the wardrobe. Take this garnet out of there and a bowl. Why is a bowl in the wardrobe? Because they're unique items. Because they're pretty. I don't know. We'll have to find that out later. Honestly, next time we get to Solitude, I'll probably just send both sets up to Solitude if I can, and we'll figure it out when we get there. Yes, I can put my wedding dress in the wardrobe. Let's put all these robes in here. That we will later use for enchanting. The Thane's Ring of the Rift, which doesn't really functionally do anything, but I think I can put that in the museum. Let's take our wedding dress out of here. Put that in here. Inventory management. All right. Right. We put that there. We have a few things we can sell before we leave. Okay. We don't need as much food as we currently have on us. This is my kitchen area. Let's cook some stuff. I do not want to cook the catfish.
Good to see you.
Yeah, let's cook the beef and salmon. That should be plenty of food for now.
Your sword and your shield.
I get it, Iona. You have the same name as a very... well, not extremely powerful card in Magic, but a fairly powerful card. One that is banned from being Commander. Or it might be just banned in Commander in general. I don't remember.
What do you need, my thing?
Anyway, let's shove some food in this cupboard. Along with that plate, bowl, wooden bowl. Sword above bed, I think it's just a regular steel or iron sword. We'll take a look at it here in a sec. Let's shove some food. The uncooked food in here. Don't worry about it. It's just uncooked food. It's not going to spoil or anything. Definitely not.
Honor to you.
Yeah, just a plain iron sword. It's just a sword that comes with the house. They're not gonna go all out on a sword that just comes with the house. They're cheap here. Let's throw some pelts in here. Pelt these on in here. Iron, leather. Don't need that on us. We can shove these lower quality. Let's just shove all of our soul gems in here, because we'll eventually come back here to enchant anyway, so why keep them on us? We'll keep the ones that are not filled, because while out in the field, we can fill them. I think I took them off of him, but I will double check. Okay, so for now, since we're not going back to Solitude yet, I'm going to shove these in here. And then, yeah, we'll shove the harp guitar, the wine glass. I'm gonna keep that on me. The jug. No, you're good. Yeah, we'll shove the paintings in here. Yeah, we'll put the books in here just in case for now. So we're probably not going back to Solitude for a little while anyway. Honeycomb, we'll put that in the barrel. The barrel. I don't know why I didn't put that blackbriar meat away. Let's shove that in here with all the rest of our ingredients. All right.
Long life.
We'll store our mead in with our raw meat, because that's you know, food safety. That is how we do food safety here. Trade things.
What do you need to take?
Okay. Yeah, I think we got everything off of Farkas.
We should keep moving.
Let's go sell some stuff. Balamund first. I don't often have things to sell the Balamund. All right, sir. What do you got?
Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage?
The answer to that is always yes. I am always looking to protect myself and deal damage. All right, you can have those. Yeah, they should always be in the miscellaneous tab. Anything we want to learn here? We could learn this one. You know what? I think I might. Did I learn muffle? Might want to get that, because just because we can't sneak doesn't mean that not being detected doesn't mean that things will detect us any. I currently have, oh yeah, that is currently off screen for you. I currently have 8,327 gold. Geez, I feel like there's no good place on the screen for me. Honestly, I should probably move myself to the top right corner, because that, I feel like, interacts with the fewest UI elements. But even then, that's kind of awkward. Eventually, I'm gonna get a better webcam and try to like green screen and just have me and not so much of a background. But then you wouldn't be able to see the very poorly lit Yoshi squad back here. The very poorly lit Yoshi squad. All right, let's grab the muffle boots. You can't see the Yoshi squad at all. Ah, geez. Like I can, yeah, with the size of my webcam now, I can't really see them, and yeah, the lighting. I just have a bunch of Yoshi plushes. I cannot sell it to Balamund. Balamund will only buy weapons and armor, and also crafting materials, but he will not buy jewelry. I just have a bunch of Yoshi plushes. Yippee! This guy gets to sit in a mug, in a Yoshi egg mug, because that Yoshi is my favorite.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Yes, sir. I will talk to.
Will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
How did you get that to stand up like that, Grelka? That is interesting. Do you have like a partial mannequin inside that Nord mail shirt? That's the only way I could think of that you would be able to stand up something that's made out of mail and leather.
Buy armor from Grelka.
All right, but you sell armor, so I'm not really going to be able to sell anything to you anyway. I should be able to sell the necklace here, though. If he's got any money. He doesn't have any money. I've already sold a bunch of stuff to him, so he doesn't really have any money. Ah, geez. Okay. Is there anything of his that I would like to buy? Not really, honestly. Let's see. Soul gems. Honestly, we make with the items I have currently that just kind of make soul gems show up in my pockets. I haven't really needed to get any more soul gems, and we're about to go to a place that will get a bunch of soul gems anyway, or at least a few. All right, I will buy some of your arrows because I could use some better arrows. The Justiciar arrows. And I will sell you that and that. Yeah, I think that's it as far as things I can sell you. Did you have... I wanted to see if he had the... He does not have the crates.
Good day.
So I remember somewhere I was able to buy some crates that I was theoretically able to set outside my house to send things to
All
the...
crime and corruption in Riften
What brings you to
really
the
gets
finest weapons and armor? Remember, nothing
I could sell my Thane ring, but I think the museum wants that, sadly. Ranche, do you have the thing?
Take a look.
He does not have the thing, although I do like that card. The cards are good if you can collect them all. Gotta catch them all. And I feel real bad passing up a Vivek sermon. All right, let's take the Vivek sermon. All right. Anything I can sell to you? Let's sell you these. That one's a bit too expensive for you. All right.
Keep your eyes to the road.
Grelka, maybe you have it?
You gonna buy something?
What do you got for
Take a
sale?
look.
Nothing. Although that might be good to have. Yeah, let's buy that. And I don't have anything to sell you right now,
Come
but
back when you're ready to spend more gold.
geez. All right, let's disenchant a couple things, sell them back to a couple people, and then we will head out. Enough inventory management for now.
Long life to you, Thane.
Thank you. I really hope I live a long time, because, oh boy. Oh boy. I'm already terrified. Let's... Okay. Disenchant these. Okay. I already had that enchantment. It's fine. Everything's fine. But I got the muffle enchantment anyway. Which, as far as its value, I can't determine it right now since I don't have anything that I could enchant with that. Probably just for boots. Alright. Boots, rings, and probably necklaces. Alright. Let's sell that real quick. Sell it back to Grelka. Because why not?
Please, I need
sorry.
a septum. A septum is all I ask. Is that so bad?
Nivenor? It does survive with the existing enchantment, so it still has the muffling enchantment. All right. I don't want to accidentally steal your armor that you got standing up there. So I'm gonna go from the side here. All right. Now we can head out. We're gonna take the road. That's probably ill-advised, but then again, what isn't at this point? Because we could... You know what? We're not going to take the road. Yeah. Disenchanting is pretty much just learning the enchantment. And without that enchantment, without that perk, which I don't think is in vanilla Skyrim, it's just with the perk overhaul mod I have called Ordinator. You're able to keep the item. All right, let's go. Because I don't... As far as I recall, there's no perk like that in vanilla. All right. So we're going to go swim down to the mill. And then from the mill, we should be able to get to Avanchanzel relatively easily. And we just don't want to die. That's our big thing. The item gets completely destroyed. Without that perk, the item is just gone. Dissolved, nothing. Just completely gone. So even if it's the best armor in the game, best weapon in the game, Dragonbone, Daedric, it will be gone if you do not have that perk. There is no way to just remove an enchantment from an item. At least not any vanilla way, and not anything with the mods I currently have. I'm sure there are mods that do that give you that option. But yeah, in vanilla and with my current mod set, I do not have that. Yeah. Am I wearing the correct ring for... Yes. Okay. I just want to make sure I'm wearing the correct ring to go underwater. Because, well, I probably wouldn't be underwater long enough to drown. I don't want to take that risk. Also, it's just safer being in the water. Most of the time. As long as there are no slaughterfish around. So only one ring, only one amulet. Unfortunately, they do not have... So in Oblivion and Morrowind, you did have 2 ring slots. But in Skyrim, just one. Just one ring slot, just one. So, okay, let's go over that just a little bit. In Skyrim, in vanilla Skyrim, there are 4 armor slots. You have helmet, you have the main armor slot, the body armor slot, then you have hands and feet. You have, gloves and boots. So you have 4 main armor slots, and then you have your ring and you have your amulet.
It's just me and my mother at the mill here.
Yeah, you're...
We don't know what
I have bad news about your dad. With the mods I currently have, I of course have a few other items.
Get an axe and bring me all the wood you can chop.
Ooh, I've got an axe and I can chop you some wood. I'm gonna take this cornemuse. Don't worry about it. I don't think you needed that anyway. But with the current mods I have, so I have a backpack slot that goes into what would normally be like a tail slot, as well. Cloaks go in the tail slot as well. So we have backpack, cloak, eye patch, fur collar, and some items like circlets. Circlets can be worn with certain armor and certain hats. So you can sometimes have 2 things on your head, but only with certain items. Like my fur hood and my circlet will go together, but if I wear, say, like Dragonbone helm, I can't wear a circlet with that. But like fur collar, the eye patch, the earrings, which are these ones, the mask, those ones are not vanilla. Well, there is a mask slot which would normally take the circlet slot as well. Actually, no, that would be the masks. All the masks that I'm thinking of are part of full helmets. And then, yeah, so just going back to vanilla, typically there are the 4 main slots, ring and amulet, as well as some exceptions for circlets. And then
let's get going.
Yeah, I do like yeah, I mean, so Morrowind kind of you wouldn't be able to really see it, but kind of had that same thing going on where you could equip things. Well, no, not really.
Need anything.
Morrowind was a lot more in depth because you not only had, you know, you had your armor, your chest armor, but each individual armor piece like was a separate thing. So for instance, Farkas's armor here would be separated into a chest piece, each individual pauldron, the helmet, each individual glove, each individual greave, so upper leg armor, left and right, boots left and right, or no, boots I think were, boots and greaves were part of a single set, but gloves and pauldrons were separated into left and right, which was a lot more in depth. Jesus Christmas, it was crazy. Oblivion had so it had the body armor, the greaves, so upper leg armor, boots, gloves, and pauldron. No, they didn't have pauldrons, did they? No, they did not. And then helmet. So slowly over time, yes, they had belts. So in Morrowind, you can wear clothing on top of armor. So you could be wearing what Farkas is wearing right now, and then you could throw this robe on top of it, as well as amulets, belts, and other clothing pieces. Rings, 2 ring slots. Morrowind had a lot more clothing and armor options as far as what you could wear all at once. Anyway, so Avanchenzel is just a little bit to our southwest, so let's head that way and try not to die. All right, guys, I need you guys to be like right on top of things. Where is the guard? Is he inside? Did he get quick save for that stutter? Did he get stuck inside? He might be locked inside. Ah, jeez. Where did my guard go? I thought I saw him out here, but I don't remember. Ah, Jesus Christmas. All right. All right. I need a favor from you. I cannot buy your key. Oh, man. All right, well, we'll just have to go there and hope that he catches up. Ah, geez. Which, that always goes well. All right. I think I'm going the correct direction. It should be... Yeah, should be straight this way. Let's see. Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't think there's really... There would definitely not really be any one-to-one comparisons. Especially with the number of enchantments that can be on a single item in Diablo. Where you often have anywhere from 4 to 10 lines of text. Most of the time, on armor pieces on armor and weapons in Skyrim, you'd be lucky if you have 2 lines of text, like this one that has, you know, restoration spells cost 15% less and magic regenerates 75% faster. That is technically, those two are both part of one enchantment. There's probably spiders over here. Be careful. Yeah, you definitely don't get that amount of text as you would like in sets and uniques. There are definitely unique items. Sets, not really. I mean, there are sets of like items. So you have like the Nordic carved armor. I hear a bear. I don't see a bear. I don't like that. Where are we? Okay, we're a bit. We probably want to pass by where this bear is. But usually unique items are like one specific item that has a unique enchantment, like Daedric artifacts. Daedric artifacts are all very unique items that you get by doing specific quests. So Meridia's Beacon here is the quest item for a Daedric quest. Yeah, I'm definitely not great at enunciating things, obviously, but yeah, there are definitely a lot of videos that can explain that way more in depth. All right, let's smack this guy with this. Get Slay Living ready. And we do not have an empty common soul gem. All right. Now you, I don't think I want to kill you right now. Let's just keep you calm. So that is the Oblivion Dagger. Is currently the only thing I have that will soul trap. So soul trapping is what you would use to fill your empty soul gems. Whether you have the soul trap spell, which is a conjuration spell, which Harrra here cannot use, or you have a weapon with a soul trap enchantment that usually will soul trap an enemy within a certain time frame of its death. That one doesn't really give like a specific time frame, and this one is very unique in that it has infinite charge, whereas most enchanted items, most enchanted weapons specifically, have a certain amount of charge, like the number of skills you would be able to get out of say a staff that gives you teleport. They have a certain number of charges before they have to be recharged using a soul gem, typically. Presumably, yes, you can. Well, I can't learn it from this dagger. So a lot of specifically unique items like this Oblivion Dagger cannot be disenchanted. That's the same with most Daedric artifacts. In fact, I don't think you can disenchant any of the Daedric artifacts. Those are all very unique enchantments that can only be on those. Yeah, they are unique items.
Strange places.
Unique. So it's not. Unique items are typically not in a loot table. They are usually quest rewards and like hand placed items, like items that are hand placed by the either, you know, the developer or the mod, the people who made the mod. So the Oblivion Dagger, that one is from a mod. The star is favorited. So if I favorite an item, it'll show up in my quick menu here. All right, Avanchenzel. Let's not die here. The only thing I'm really worried about is that's the other thing I'm worried about. Mr. Guard did not show up. No, you're good. I'm gonna have to go back anyway. Because Mr. Guard, friend, did not show up. This is an issue I had with one of my earlier characters. And the reason she died was because one of her companions, specifically one that was quest relevant and needed to continue the quest, did not follow because she got too far behind. She got stuck in some place. I think in that case she had just gotten too far behind and wasn't following as normal. And that probably just happened with the guard as well. So we're gonna go back to that mill. Hopefully he's just stuck in that mill. I hope that presence is just a bear and not anything terrible, like a wandering mage. Okay, I don't really need to. Yeah, I don't need to trap his soul. Cave bears have common souls, which I do not currently have a soul gem that will fill that. Honestly, I don't really have any spells that are useful against that. I can't use destruction, so this flames, ignore that. That's just a starter spell that you always get at the beginning of the game. Let's just get Slay Living up and start hacking away. Yeah, let's get back to that mill, because I'm pretty sure I remember him going inside with us to the mill. There's another bear right up there. Jeez. All right, let's just calm this bear down. Relax, bear. Everything's fine. Just go after that deer. I seem to remember him going into this house, but it's locked. And I cannot open locks. All right. This is unfortunate. I'm gonna take her chicken eggs. All right. That is what I want to see, a wood chopping block. That bear is just kind of wandering in like he owns the place. Okay. Everybody chill.
I'm here to help.
He's gonna get mad at some point.
What do you need?
I want my woodcutter's axe back.
Lead on then. You are not
okay. Okay, goes right for me. Awesome, love it. Guard, come help us, please. Yes, go in your house. Go in your house. Do it. Do it. Do it. Go in. Go. Unlock your house and get in there. Thank you. Well, you went in there, but you didn't unlock it. Dang it. Oh, and she came back out.
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard? It's just me and
Can you
my
open
mother
your
at the
door,
mill
please?
here. My father is gone. We don't know what happened to him.
I could tell Farkas to try to open it, but I think that would get him in trouble. And by extension, get me in trouble. All right, let's chop exactly one log and give it to her. And then we will be friends.
If you see my... Yeah?
Here's some firewood.
Honest gold for honest work.
All right.
Be careful and stay...
Let's bring out Calm.
Hello, friend.
She won't give me her key. My friend, where were you? He was probably stuck in that house. Okay. And now I'm tired. And now her dialogue is stuck on screen. This day could go worse. But not by much. Not by much. All right. Is there somewhere nearby where I could rest? Not really. There's probably some beds in Avanchenzel. So we'll just head there and hope for the best. As far as beds go, Slay Living is going to be completely useless there. We are going to want to have pretty much just calm, fast healing ready at all times. Hello, dog, puppy, sorry. Ow.
So difficult was it?
Sorry, puppy. I wish things could have gone better for you. But you attacked me first. After I did not see you right away. I killed the elk. Sadly, the elk did not drop its antlers. If the elk had dropped its antlers, we would eat them. Just eat those whole. That's the one thing about alchemists in Skyrim. You can expect them to eat many, many weird things. All for the sake of science. Okay, now we get ready to focus up and try not to die. All right, guys. You best be right on me, because I need your help now more than ever. Especially if we see a Dwarven Centurion Master. Or a Dwarven Centurion. Any Dwemer construct is pretty bad, but basically, that's like pretty much anything we can eat. Anything an alchemist can eat, they will eat. Whether or not it's really even that edible.
I don't like this place. It feels like we're being watched.
I'm watching you.
It's a simple job, Drennan. We get in, we steal the lexicon, we leave. Don't get jumpy.
You ask me, the Dwemer got
If you two cannot handle this, we can find others to hire.
Enough. Their services will be more than adequate. Let us continue.
Let us continue. This isn't weird at all. All right, guys. I need you to drop down here. Oh, there was a path down. Never mind. All right. I missed. That's okay. He didn't see me in time. All right, Dwemer Spider Guardian. Let's just go ahead and start smacking it. Oh, there's another one. Cool. And they're immune to Soul Trap. Ow, ow, ow. Forgot about that. Yeah, when they die, these ones explode a little bit. But these guys very consistently drop soul gems. Whether it's filled or otherwise, more soul gems good. Okay. Whoops. Let's get calm ready and...
Gods, I'd hate to lose my footing in a place like this. A fall on this stony floor will break bones.
I mean, that's not much different than any other ruins, but there are definitely some really treacherous drops. We could be gathering up all this Dwemer clutter, but I don't even think the museum will take these. Did I leave a cog? Did I leave a cog? Probably. I guess there is a quest that you do require 10 Dwemer cogs, which is very unfortunate because they are each 10 Skyrim units of weight. Yeah, our Nails Endeavor, we probably won't do for a long time. But yes, that is a quest that requires...
Unbelievable. Indeed, Avanchenzel is as much a library as it
Oh, jeez. That doesn't give me anxiety at all. Yes. It usually takes, I want to say, a couple Skyrim weeks.
That's wow.
Oh yeah, you're all enamored by it now, Farkas, huh? Okay, I'm gonna back up and let you guys try not to push me over the edge. Okay, I guess. Yeah, but most dungeons do eventually respawn. Okay, there is someone in there. Could you guys? Guys, I would like you to, I don't know, aid. Pardon me, sir. Okay. I would appreciate it if you guys would help out. Farkas, are you kidding me? He's gonna fall off the edge, and then it's gonna start attacking you. I would hope, as long as it doesn't attack me. All right, well, we're all just gonna stand around while this ghost beats up a dwarven sphere. All right, let's pull out our bow and try to help. Oh, try to help being the operative word. I am so bad at aiming, especially when they move around a bit. And I can't use Slay Living on them because they are not living. Whoops. Really? Really? He's just gonna stand there and take it. Sometimes these guys are too passive for their own good. Oh my gosh. Well, when they're idiots, sure. Dwarven bolts. Not really useful for us yet. Yet being the operative word here. Alright, let's go up in there, see. That's probably going to end up being our way out, I would guess, because usually there'll be like a little side passage that's barred off or something like that. Okay, we do need to watch for traps. Traps in Dwemer ruins are particularly deadly. We've got some dwarven weapons that we will take because they can go in the museum. Okay. Whoop, pardon me. Oh, but they attacked the little tiny spider. They don't attack the centurion, but the little tiny spider, yeah, they're all for that. All right, guys, who's... Okay, it's focusing on the ghost, which I can't heal the ghost, so... Be a little more helpful if it focused on the other two, because I can heal them. All right. Yeah, I guess we'll take the cogs. Open door. Yep, that one's barred from the other side, which means that's going to be our quick way out once we finally get to the end. We want to watch the floor for pressure plates, because I can guarantee.
Watch out for the hot steam vents down here. They'll burn you worse than fire.
There's a way up to a balcony here. We got a skeleton, which I don't think is part of the party that initially had come down here. Okay, let's not walk off the edge and or get pushed off the edge by one of our friends. One of our so-called friends. Although, I'm sure that would actually be nice for them. They would finally be free of my influence. And then they could just be friends and be an adventuring party together. Wouldn't that be a plot twist?
Hey, watch it.
They got shown this life of adventure, and they decide to take it. Decide to run with that. After I die, and eventually go on to save the world. All right, let's get some aggro over here. And guys. Really? These guys right here. What are you doing? Where are you going? Hey. I don't want to accidentally hit the Dwemer with that. And my ghost went over the edge. And I aggroed some stuff down there. Oh my glob. What are you doing? What are you doing? Pull out your axe and knock that thing around. These people are so not helpful. Okay. Okay. Okay, well then fight back. Marcus, can you help? This guy right here. Attack him. Yes. Do it. I swear, there's something wrong with these two. I just hope it doesn't turn around and look at me. As we continue to slash at it. Slowly. Slowly but surely we'll kill it. If my friends wouldn't be idiots. My fear is that it turns on me. You keep getting in the way, friend. Oh my glob. Okay. Pull this one out. This will make it a little bit faster.
The living are right to fear the dead.
Well, when they're this big of idiots, you know what? You're kind of right. All right, let's grab those. I'm gonna go outside and see if maybe, just maybe, going outside and coming back in will kind of reboot their brains, and maybe they'll actually help out when we come back in. Just a little bit, just a little bit. Okay. Yes, I 100% agree with you. Okay. Normally, they're not this bad. Normally, they're not this stupid. Normally, they'll actually fight. For some reason, these idiots have decided that they don't want to help me. I can't open that anyway. All right. Yeah. Diablo 2 mercenaries got nothing on these guys. These guys are just pure grade A stupid. Honestly. Why do I I don't normally bring followers. And this isn't, ooh, this isn't helping their case. Dwarven Boots of the Current. Carrying capacity increased by 35 points. Grants 15% resistance to shock. Neat. Well, we can sit, but there are no beds in here. Yeah. My Barbarian's Mercenary has been really good. Very, very aggressive, very proactive in combat. And I just switched to... I switched to the... I just got to Act 2 in Nightmare, and then beat Act 2 in Nightmare pretty quickly. But I got the Holy Freeze companion, and that's been working out really well for my Barbarian. All right, we got another one. Are you guys gonna help out? They're actually gonna help out. Oh, thank Glob. Thank Glob. I know they do, but I prefer to stay on the, what's the word? The cautious side. I'm sure you knew that by now, but I definitely prefer to stay on the cautious side. Because when I get impatient, I get stupid and people die. Obviously, I got impatient and Shoko died. Yeah, usually, well, not usually, but oftentimes, impatience. Okay, this is something I might have to address with my mods. Every now and then, a sound here in the Dwemer. That steam sound in the Dwemer dungeons will be like very loud and echoed. I'm sure you could tell it was a little bit like echoed there. Ooh. But it can be worse. It can be very, very much worse. All right. Anyone else? All right. How you guys doing? Ooh, ow. Yeah, Holy Freeze has been really helpful, and its body disappeared. Marcus, you think you can open this?
We've stopped.
I want you to try to...
Needs bludgeoning.
This door. Can you open this door? No? No? Unlock this gate.
Not possible.
Nope, he can't unlock the gate. All right. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so I completely breezed through Act 2. And once Doriel was focused on me rather than my mercenary, like, he was able to deal some damage to my mercenary, but my mercenary overall would survive his attacks. But once he was focused on me, I could literally just face tank all of his attacks, and my lifesteal, the lifesteal that I currently have on him, which I think is about a total of 14% or so, was able to mitigate his damage. Because I got 10 points from... I know this is really bad, but I don't really have any good belts or really very good boots. So I have the belt and boots from Sigyn's set, which give, with partial set, 10% lifesteal. And then one of my other weapons, I think, has somewhere in the realm of like 4 to 6% lifesteal or something. It might be my helmet, it might be one of my weapons, I don't remember. But was completely able to just face tank all of Duriel's attacks. It's pretty nice, while slowing him down with Holy Freeze. All right, we need to find a place to sleep. So guys, please wrap this up as quickly as possible. I would like to find a bed. I think there are beds in this place, but I don't know where. Dwemer. All right. Okay. Dwarven oil. Ow. Relax. It wasn't that bad, I'm sure. No, that was fine. That was fine. Ah, geez. Sometimes your body reacts in very weird ways. Yep, I guess we'll take that cog. My body, when it gets into stressful situations like that, will sometimes just tense up a little bit. And yeah, that can have some hilarious and terrible consequences. Ah, geez. All right, what do we got over here? There's definitely a trap there. I can see that. And there is the trap trigger. Hey, Farkas, I got a little thing for you. Voice of Reason, yeah. Voice of Reason and Crescent Moon. Yeah. I've been looking at those rune words and such, rune words and unique items to see if I could find things that would be super helpful. Voice of Reason definitely is one I've been looking at. I haven't looked at Crescent Moon so much. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine, Farkas.
Will do.
Once I get to Lower Karast in Nightmare, I'm gonna try to, you know, do a little bit of farming there. See if I can find some good bases. Yeah, I don't have, like, I have all the stuff for Spirit. I have plenty of bases for it. I have plenty of runes for it right now. That's something I need to do, is have that on swap. I did find a teleport staff, which I currently have that on swap for him, but that I'm gonna get spirits for swap for him. All right, what am I doing? Let's just have calm up. Let's be ready. Watch the floor. Look for pressure plates, tripwires, really anything. Dwarven armor. Let's take that. So we will want that for reasons. That will probably deposit us a dwarven sphere. Farkas.
We've stopped. What is it?
Keep an eye on that. Guys, I need you to come into this room so you guys can be reactive. All right. I don't think we have that enchantment, so we'll take those. We're already nearly full up. We will have to give some stuff to Farkas. Farkas, buddy pal. But definitely Spirit for Switch, so I can...
We've stopped. What is it?
What's the word? Get better battle orders and whatnot. Yeah. You can hold on to that. You can hold on to these. Hold on to the cogs. Got 4 of them. I need 10. And hold on to these dwarven weapons. Actually, you know what? I gotta take that dwarven sword. And I will actually... Let's calm you and entice barter. We're going to sell you this dwarven sword. And then we will purge you. Give you a better weapon. All right, let's go. Find a bed, hopefully, soon.
What good is a sword or an axe against an enemy made of brass and steel?
Well, it works, doesn't it? They're dead, aren't they? Farkas? All right. Keep an eye out for traps. Check the floor, check the walls, check the door, check the halls. Check the halls.
Why are all these
I don't think those ones are real.
ignoring us?
I stand here until those go away, but I don't think those ones are real.
Waiting for what?
No one seems to know. Perhaps the return of the Dwemer. Perhaps the end of the world.
Best get rid of the ones we see, just in case.
All right. I wish they had done that for all of the Dwemer automatons in here. Dismantled them before they could actually wake up. Dioptase. Dwarven oil. Yep, let's grab those gems. All the crystal gems. Oiled chitin, heavy gauntlets, dwarven oil. I want that diamond ring. Give me that diamond ring. All right. Yeah, but my barb was able to cruise through Act 2. Then again, he is currently level 52. Maybe 53 now. But yeah, cruise through Act 2 and is having a pretty easy time early on in Act 3. And we are in the Avanchensel. Let's make sure we say this right. Animonculatory. Like animonculus. Animonculatory. Animonculatory. Pronunciations. Why do you make your words so complicated? Alright. Open the door. I really wish you guys would stay ahead of me instead of letting me take the lead in the party. All right, there is a guy over there. Let's go get him. And whoops. And there is a spear as well. All right, guys. Focus up. There we go. Let's go. Perfect. That sphere is going to come here pretty soon. Whoops, whoops, whoops.
Only a fool lets himself get surrounded.
Well, some things don't really have the choice of whether or not to be surrounded. I don't think we really gave that thing a choice. And also, it's a thing, not a person. Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me. Can you guys get in front of this so I'm not the one taking the hits? Farkas? Are you guys really gonna do this again? Why are you guys being so stupid right now? Sometimes. Whoops, sorry, Wraith King. Did not mean to hit you. Sorry, Farkas. Jeez. Keep a watch out behind us.
There's no more life.
All right. I guess we're gonna have to leave and come back, huh? You guys attacked the spider all well and good, but no, the sphere? Nah. These people. Why can't I find good help? Why can't I find good help? All right, guys. Let's go. We need to be on top of this. On like Donkey Kong. All right, keep our eyes peeled. There are no beds so far. I can't unlock that door, and neither can Farkas, so...
I told you, we should have hired a thief.
And I can't reach through those bars.
We're stealing the cube. And yet none of us can pick a damn lock.
Me neither. But I think they had some bedrolls set up a bit further ahead. Here in the animalculatory. Guys, stay close. Please. I need you guys with me for this. Alright, guys. Eyes open. Breathe in. Just one wrong move, and we're dead. I don't see any traps or triggers around here. But this is locked, and I cannot open things that are locked. Neither can Farkas, because he is also not very smart. Alright, there's the tents. We got some Dwemer arrows, a dwarven bow. Okay, so far so good. Keep the eyes open. And I hope I can sleep here.
Need something?
That bedroll is owned.
This place is huge.
These bedrolls are owned. What the heck?
Indeed. I did not anticipate a dungeon cell size or the time needed to uncover the entrance. A few hours sleep and we should be ready to continue through.
I better be able to sleep here.
Maybe we should turn back. I don't want to sleep here.
Drennan, you do understand that the lexicon at the bottom of this place holds the accumulated memories of centuries of Dwemer.
Not to mention our pay.
So?
So we're not turning back, you fool.
Besides, you're not scared of a few sleeping metal men, are you, Drennan?
Alright, ghosts, go away. Can I sleep here? I cannot. That's not good. For a few reasons, that's not good. Mostly because as we get more and more tired, our magicka and stamina will regenerate slower and slower, and our potions will be less effective. Okay, that almost undoubtedly, yep, is a trap. There is a trap trigger there. Farkas, guess what? You have been selected to
I'm still here.
Open a door.
Just tell me who needs bludgeoning.
This door.
Need something?
Open the door.
Will do.
And then you're gonna want to back up pretty quickly, or just go through the door. Ow.
That it?
Yes. How you doing? That hurt you quite a bit. Let's maybe not stand on the trap, just in case it goes off again. Are there beds in here? Sometimes there are beds. Nope. No beds. Oh, bed. Yay, bed. We can sleep here. You want to sleep here? Do you want to sleep here? I want to sleep here. I would rather sleep here than, yeah, than continue on without sleep and probably die for a few reasons. Ooh, racial phylogeny. So this is a book. This is a very interesting book that tells us about the biology of, well, tells us about interbreeding between species. Let's see, racial biology of orcs, etc. Let's see, orc maiden, something about humans. Or maybe this isn't the one I'm thinking of. Let's see. All right, let's see. See that all races of elves and humans may mate with each other and bear fertile offspring. Usually, they bear racial traits of the mother, though some traces of the father's race may be present. It is less clear whether Argonians and Khajiit are infertile with both humans and elves, though there have been many reports throughout the eras of children from these unions. as well as stories of unions with Daedra. No documented offspring. Okay. Interesting. We'll take it. I think that increased our restoration too, which is good because that puts our restoration at 39. We are 1 level away from being able to do something important, get respite, which lets our healing spells heal stamina as well as magicka. All right, let's get some sleep. Let's get our tight 8 hours in, and yeah, get ready to go. I feel rested. Not well rested, just rested. I think it would be very difficult to be well rested in a place like this. Especially when you know that there's a trap like that right outside the door that you just came in. Alright, there are definitely some active automatons in here. Probably that sphere I was hearing on the other side. So I got friends on the other side. Yeah. Now, deal with him. Please, for the love of Glob, deal with him. Oh. And that's why. Okay, that guy was really advancing on Farkas. Okay, I'm gonna back up. Good job, guys. You did it. I really don't need this much Dwarven oil, but you know what? Let's keep taking it because it has 2 good things: regenerate magicka and restore magicka, which together make very good potions. That's a very awkward. Oh boy. He got kind of stuck in the shelf there. I just grabbed something off of him. I don't know what I grabbed. Ben Dwemer scrap metal. I don't want that. See, the bolts will be helpful once we can get a crossbow. But that's a long way away. Probably. I mean, we could go start the Dawn Guard, but also that's very dangerous. Gold ore. Yeah, I don't want gold ore. There's an alchemy lab here. Some garnets. Why is there a random alchemy lab in the middle of nowhere? I don't have really anything to make, so I could use the alchemy lab and then... Ooh, you know what? I have that skill, yeah? Let's look at my alchemy real quick. That's not the one. Lab skeever. Okay, yeah. So 20 seconds after using an alchemy lab, beneficial potions I drink last 15 times longer and are 25% stronger. So, no, I do not want to upgrade this alchemy lab. We just pop right off of it. And so now, when we drink, so we drink our spell absorption, it will last for 7,755 seconds. Absorb 62% of the magicka from hostile spells for 7,755 seconds. Regenerate magicka for 65% faster for 4,500 seconds. Yeah, you know what? We'll take that. Delicious. Let's fortify our health by 72 points for 900 seconds. Sure. I don't think I need to increase the efficacy of my illusion spells right now. That is real world seconds. So, yeah, so the fortified health will last for about 15 minutes. The spell absorption will last for 2 hours and 9 minutes of real world time, and regenerate magicka for 1 hour and 15 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, generally, things like that don't last that long, or even close to that long. But having spell absorption for that, that's going to be immense, because there are the Dwarven Centurions. Those are the ones that we need to watch out for. They have a steam attack that, yes, is magic based, and it's real bad if to get hit by. But we have a chance to absorb it. And it will, ow, a chance to absorb it anyway. And it will recover magicka instead of hurting us. Alright. Unfortunately, it's not like Fire Absorb, where it'll recover health. What is with you people and spheres? Why do you guys have such an issue fighting these dang Dwarven spheres? Farkas, turn around and pay attention. The ghost and I can't really deal with this ourselves very quickly. Especially me. I deal basically no damage. Frickin' these guys. Like, you can never find good help these days. Alright, Farkas. Focus. Focus, Farkas. And you're supposed to be a guard. Why you carry that shield around like you're meant to protect something? Yeah, I've definitely taken you very far away from the thing you're supposed to protect, but now you're here to protect me. Now, do your job. I just hope they don't act like that when we get to the Centurion. Okay, let's look at the walls and floor here. Door's locked, never mind. No point in looking at something I can't open. All right. I missed. That was a little too low. There we go. Get his attention. Come on, guys. He's right there. Yeah, they take care of the spiders all well and good. It's just the Dwarven spheres that they are completely blind to. Man, so many doors I can't open. Very unfortunate. And unfortunately, some very good and often sometimes unique loot can be behind these doors, which does not bode well for the museum for me. What's back there? I see a Dwarven helmet, Grand Soul Gem, looks like. It might be a greater, but I think it's Grand. And I can't get in there. Darn my rules. And unfortunately, they don't actually make keys to these places. So there's really no functional way to get in there if you can't lockpick. Or don't have someone with you who can lockpick, which most companions can't really do much lockpicking, if any. It's very unfortunate. Alright, let's grab our bow out. Keep our eyes peeled. Check the floors. Okay, we got a cutscene. Kind of cutscene.
I thought you said these things were sleeping.
You said they were sleeping. I said they were waiting. It seems a few of them
Whoops.
were waiting for someone to try and take the lexicon.
Great.
All right. Some backstory. Yeah, they took the lexicon, and now things are very upset. And that is why everything's all active and trying to kill us. Yippee. Alright, guys. Let's focus up. We're getting near to the end of it. I say near, but this probably has a whole nother zone that is relatively large. Door. Oh, this room. There are a lot of things in this room. A lot of spiders. A lot of spiders.
You are not welcome here.
Alright, guys, get down there. Quickly, cause oh boy. Okay, you're gonna have to go around. I know it's a difficult concept. No, not that far around. Where are you going? Are you guys stupid? I mean, we know the answer to that question. Come on. All right. They'll figure it out eventually. Hello? Farkas, get down there. Thank you. There are a lot of them. And whilst I can probably absorb some of their hits, I do not want to. Take the chance. And I don't want to hit you in the Achilles with an arrow. Whoops. Farkas, sorry. Didn't mean to hit you. I think I got the other guy, but... Whoops, didn't mean to put that away. At least the arrows just kind of bounce off of these guys, and I can just pick them back up. You know, as long as they don't fly all over the place, which they tend to do. Garnet. Alright, common soul gem. Another cog. Just another cog in the machine. Alright, I think my arrows kind of flew off, and I'm not sure there's one of them. Not sure if I can retrieve many of them. That's okay. We'll be fine. Those guys aren't going to wake up, so we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Let's get calm out just in case. Just in case. And I don't see any pods, so we won't have any spheres dropping on us right over here. There's still a spider. Spider! Spider! Get him! I'll help. A little bit. You know, as much as I do. And, whoops. Okay. Alright. Whoa. Dwarven Battle Axe. Dwarven Warhammer. Warhammer 40k. I only know the name of the game. I don't know the game itself. I've never played or really interacted with it at all. Let's take that. Farkas, maybe you want, oh, I think I only need, well, I'll take a second one. I think I only need one Dwemer Dynamo. Alright. Farkas, maybe this will be better for you.
I'll be sure to put it to good use.
I'll put that to good use. I'll put that to good use. Alright, you get this Dwarven Battle Axe. It's not as good as your sword, I guess. Or at least according to you, it's not as good as your sword. Ooh, a Dwemer purple cloak. Pretty. I'll take it, because I think it'll go to the museum. Berryite. Alright. An emerald. Got a Dwarven Warhammer. I think I already have one. Is it just me, or were those ones especially low? Okay. I mean, it's not like... Okay, it's probably about twice the size of a regular Dwarven Warhammer. Even though it's the same weight. So the mass on it's probably pretty terrible, which could cause issues with its... what's the word I'm looking for? Something along the lines of strength. Sturdiness? Its mass is roughly half. Which, yeah, that would definitely make it probably a bit brittle relative to a standard one. Alright, we want cogs. Despite all my rage, I am just another cog in the machine, which is not the lyrics at all. Don't listen to me. Alright. Chest. And it's open. We can take stuff out of it. I took a lockpick, but I can't use it. Yay. Alright. So far, so good. We're still alive. And everybody's still with us. Let's just keep it that way. Ah, hey, it's Drennan. Looks like he didn't make it out. You know what? In taking stuff from you, I will give you back a lockpick. Because I cannot use it. Neither can you, but... I don't know where I'm going with that.
I can't do this. We shouldn't be here. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, yeah, he chickened out and died on the way out. Marcus. Marcus, I need you to take some stuff. I've got a lot of things that I don't want, and I need you to take them.
I'm here to help. What do you need?
I need you to take these 7 Dwemer cogs. Do we have enough cogs? We have one too many, actually. So I will take one, and I will drop them. So we have reached the limit of what
Lead on, then.
basically Farkas can take. Farkas can probably take a couple pounds more, a couple Skyrim units more, but he's pretty much right at his capacity. He does have a lot of heavy stuff on him, though. All right, guys. Oh, we're in the boilery. Okay, everybody's here. Keep an eye on the floor.
We are close now. Can you hear the lexicon calling out?
Sure.
So we grab it and we get out, right?
Once we have the lexicon, we'll need to take it to its podium. I know what to do from there. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be mine.
Ours.
Ours. Soon the lexicon's knowledge will be ours.
Of course.
Of course. He's not planning anything nefarious. Not at all. Spider. I have weaker arrows. I do not. My dwarven arrows are my weakest arrows currently. All right. There he is. Okay, I absorbed that first one, which is good. Because that could have hurt a bit since he's a guardian and not just a regular dwarven spider. I don't want to hit my friends. Oh, it knocked the arrow away. I was about to grab it too. Dang it. Alright. Yep, let's take that soul gem. We got a sphere. There's a sphere up here. Ooh, hello. Ghosty boy. Fill this for me, please. Oh my gosh, they're actually fighting it? Wow. They actually have some sense cooked into their brains. Every now and then. Every now and then they get some sense in their heads. Grab that. Grab that. All right. So far, so good. Okay. They've actually got their eyes open and they're paying attention for now. Okay. Ooh, nice. Nice chests. And lots of good stuff. Lots of good stuff. All right. Yeah, we want to especially watch out for any spinning blade traps. Spinning blade traps, like the ones that Farkas got hit by. Those are deadly.
Come on, quickly. Something doesn't feel right.
Yeah, lots of things don't feel right down here. A lot of dwarven metal ingots, but I do not want to find out what. Okay. There's something to this. Where there was a button or a lever somewhere in here. The dwarven helmet, we can take that. Maybe have one. But we could always use another for the museum. Let's see. No obvious buttons or levers. Maybe I can't open that. I swear there's something back there. So the museum is generally well, okay, so at the point I am at currently, you do not really make any money from the museum. Eventually, as you gather more artifacts, so it is okay. It is part of a mod called Legacy of the Dragonborn, which adds that museum, and it has a whole quest line in and of itself, which unlocks as you get more unique artifacts to fill out the museum. And basically, as you fill out the museum, there will be a donation box that will get you money as you fill out the museum even more. The more exhibits you have, the more money you'll get. And there are also other ways to make money through the museum and the subsequent Adventurers Guild that you make with the museum. There's a lot of things that go with the museum. Of all the mods in my mod list, it does have passive income. So it gives you a passive income to fund other things. An easy way to store all of your very unique items. Well, I wouldn't say necessarily easy way to store them, but a very fun way to store them. Because you can walk around your museum and see all the things that you have collected. It's definitely a kind of like completionist friendly mod. Maybe not completionist friendly, but completionist style mod. But on top of having just a place to store and display all your fancy stuff, it has really cool quests, and out of all the mods I currently have, I would say that's the one I recommend probably above all others. Okay, I don't see any traps here. We might come back to see if we can figure that part out, but right now, let's open this door. Okay, so there are obvious pressure plates right here. What these pressure plates will do is those pistons there will push you to the center, and of course on that track through the middle of the room there is a spinning blade trap. Bad time all in all. And one of those idiots is going to trigger it. But we just have to deftly avoid the trap. Can't. Okay, I don't want him to die, because I think he can actually die. Farkas cannot die because he is... Okay, it looks like they can't die. They're just gonna get knocked around a bunch. Ow. Okay, this doesn't help. Okay, let's pull that lever. I'm pretty sure that'll stop that. Okay, good. So, how was that, guys? Did you enjoy that? Maybe when you see an obvious pressure plate on the ground, don't step on it. Farkas, I'm looking at you. I'm pretty sure it was you that hit that. All right, watch as the roots did not make it out. Obviously. And through this door, we will probably find our Dwarven Centurion Master. There they are. There are two of them. Okay. So I think, okay, so those two were an illusion. That one's the only one that's actually alive. All right, guys, let's focus up.
I feel like I can crush a giant's head like...
And we are going to take this guy out. He's a Dwarven Centurion Guardian, which means bad things for us. I don't think he can actually get through that little space with the pipes. He can, actually. Guys, focus.
A fight.
Yeah, a fight that you need to participate in. Get in there. Guys, for the love of Glob, are you kidding me? Oh, no. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, I do not want to get close to that guy. That steam attack is bad news bears. Okay. I'm just hoping my ghost doesn't disappear in an inopportune moment. Let's actually, because I think it deals fire damage from that. Let's put on the weatherward circlet just in case. Yeah, that's great. I got a common soul gem. Awesome. What a good time for that. He is getting very close. Farkas. For the love of Glob, turn around. Okay, if worst comes to worst, we can lure him up here and trigger the trap. If he starts coming my way, we lure him up there, trigger the trap, and he should die. In theory. In practice, we'll see.
A fight.
I am so close to done with you idiots. Okay, but I cannot be caught in that trap. That will kill me instantly. Okay, it's about down though. You should be good. As long as my ghost doesn't disappear. Right about now. With this Funksoul brother. Okay. At least I'm able to pick up a good amount of my arrows.
Gods, I'd hate to lose my footing in a place like this. A fall on this stony floor will break bones.
You know what else will break bones, Farkas? That thing that you didn't help with at all. Honestly, you people and your inability to focus. Pardon me. I thought I saw an arrow on the floor. You might have kicked it around. Okay. All right. Between me and the ghost, we took care of the guardian. It was mostly the ghost, but I'd like to think I helped. Let's get calm up. We could have, well, I don't think, get ready for a fight. I'm sorry, Farkas. Were you not paying attention? We had the fight. Me and the ghost. We did the fight. You just stood there. Not you. But yes, you too. You just stood there and let it happen around you. Completely ignoring the actual fight. Honestly, I think he's trying to get me killed at this point. Which would make sense. For a lot of reasons. Let's grab that oil. I don't know why I stopped picking that up. Alright. But we got the lexicon. Yay. We can't take it back, which is fine. But what we really want here is this. The Dwemer excavation site. One of many. But we want keystones from it, and we want just Dwemer fragments. 2 fragments and a keystone. I would really like more fragments. But our archaeology skill is up at
building all these machines.
4.
If you ask me,
We need our archaeology skill at 25. So yeah, it's a ways away. All right, I don't think I'm gonna bother trying to go back for that stuff. We're just gonna leave. I'm tired of this place. I'm scared. I don't want to be here. Farkas and the guard are really getting on my nerves. Let's go. Let's leave. We gotta head to Markarth anyway. It's another very Dwemer-centric place. Any other chests around here? No? That's fine. Everything's fine. Let's get out of here. I don't like the looks of that. Dwarven Greatsword. Do we have one of those? I don't think we do, actually. Elven Gauntlets of Riches. Farkas, you want to make some money? All right. And we are done here for now. And I think that just completes the quest. We don't even have to go back and talk to From Deepest Fathoms. I need to raise the bar to open this door. Do I, though? Do I? Do I need to use my eyes and pay attention and click on the right spot? I don't know, man. Seems a little fishy. Okay, let's just go out the way we came. And what time is it? 9:32 p.m. The beds are too deep in here for me to want to actually go through that much of the dungeon to get back to the bed. So I'm going to hope against hope that we don't find an especially unfortunate random encounter on the road back to the mill. And I hope that their door is open. If not, we will just jump in the river, put on our water breathing ring, jump in the river, and get the heck out of here. This is not where I'm going. Pardon me, Farkas. Where am I? Who am I? No, this is where I came from.
Careful.
You be careful. You're in my way. Oh, okay. Hole in the wall that I didn't see because of the lighting. Oh, glob. All right. Keep fast healing up on our left hand. Calm on our right. And let's get the plop out of here. I am Dunyan Rings here. All right, guys. The air feels comfortable here. It's a little chilly, but everything will be fine. As long as we stick together. Our friendship. Full-on friendship. All right, guys. We at least met some measure of success today. We got through an entire Dwemer dungeon. Now, if there were Falmer there, I think we'd have a much worse time. But since it was just Dwemer automatons, even though 2 of you were being idiots, we were fine. Please, stay close. Watch the road. Pay attention. We'll keep the weather word circlet on until we get to the river. Okay. Eyes open. Breathe in. Just one wrong move. Mill's right here. Hopefully their door's open. If not, it's just a quick swim upstream to...
Wow, look at that robe. Are you a wizard?
Shouldn't you be in bed, friend? All right, let's get some sleep. I think I'm like so close to leveling up. God, geez. Let's see. Is there anything I could do to level up quickly? Restoration is right at the precipice of leveling up. Maybe we can try to level that up a bit. See if this will work. No. There we go. Perfect. Oh, I can make you invisible. But you probably won't last long with that. You'd probably try to interact with stuff, and that breaks your invisibility, friend. And I can't sleep here. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. That's fine. I wish you would let me sleep here.
Friend.
Me and my 3 friends, one of which doesn't need to sleep, and another one that doesn't get very restful sleep because he's a werewolf, and another one that I don't know if he's actually physically awake because he's technically my dream thrall, which I think he's actually asleep physically, but like mentally he's trapped in my like dream realm or something like that. Infinite Tsukiyomi on, well, I guess it wouldn't be infinite Tsukiyomi, it would just be Tsukiyomi on that one guy. Don't worry about it. I'm just very persuasive in the best way possible. All right. That, I believe, is Falder's Tooth. Maybe not. I don't remember all the forts that are around here. One of them, either that one or the one that's closer to Iverstead, is Falder's Tooth. How do these people let the forts get to such states of disrepair? They get comfortable. They go through peacetime and they get comfortable. They get lazy. They don't keep up on their battlements. Whiterun is a pretty good example of that. Some of their architecture is so crumbled. Like their walls have crumbled so much that, you know, they have exposed timber underneath of their stone walls, which I can't imagine that timber is in any kind of good shape if it's being exposed like that. I mean, I'm sure it's at least some level of weather treated, but like, oof. Hello, deer in the water. Wow. Fog's really kicking up, huh? And storm's coming. All right. And it's raining. But on the bright side, just got to get out of the water. And once we can get out of the water, we can go home. There's even a door leading from outside, I believe. Hey,
Something?
I did the thing. I helped you out. I put the thing away. We did it. Your friends are still as dead as they were. There it is. But at least we put the thing away. Oh, and I got inundated with knowledge, with Dwemer knowledge. That doesn't really help me. Where is it? Let's see. Ancient knowledge. The Advanced lexicon has bestowed with you impressions of the Lost Dwemer secrets. You can craft and greatly improve Dwarven equipment. Enchantments you place on Dwarven or elite equipment are 10% better. I don't know what elite equipment it is referring to, but we got Dwemer equipment. If we place enchantments on it, they're 20% better. Yippee. And we're home. Iona, I'm super glad to see you, because I could have died. All right, Farkas.
We've stopped. What is it?
I'm gonna take those cogs off of you. We're gonna leave them here for now. Yeah, let's take those. Take this. You can keep those. Take these. And oh, that's everything.
Lead on then.
And we will shove these in this chest. At least that one. The dwarven bow is worse than the elven bow, so we will keep that. I will probably give him back the woodcutter's axe, just so we have it on hand. Go in there, that can go in there. These ones we can try to disenchant. Dwemer purple cloak, we'll put it in there. Let's put those in there just to have those ready to enchant when we get to them. And let's stick the cogs in there and the ornamuse, dynamo cores, fragments, keystones. Where is that keystone? I don't see it, but I'm blind. Okay, well, it's fine. Everything's fine.
What do you need, my thing?
Nothing at the moment, Iona. Thank you. I need to go to sleep. No. All right. Eminent stamina. Health regen. Print. I have that? Or can I just not learn that? I already know this enchantment. But I think it's only referring to the fortify carry weight? Yeah. Some unique ones don't really work as expected. Alright, you know what? Let's grab those. Let's see if we put these on the weapon plaques, they'll be the ridiculously large size that they were in the whilst in the dungeon. Yep. Dang, that's big. Oh my. I haven't enchanted anything. I disenchanted a couple of the items that were well, rather, I learned the enchantments of a couple items that we picked up in there. Let's grab that. Grab these soul gems. So I picked up these ridiculously large weapons. I mean, just compare that to the steel greatsword there. Just the handle on this thing is as large as this entire greatsword. Ah, jeez. And these are probably about 75% larger, if not twice the size of a normal dwarven battle axe and dwarven warhammer. Yet they're the same weight, same mass. All right, but now we can go to sleep and level up. At the very least, we made it through that, and we're alive. Our next destination is Markarth. To go find Calcelmo and talk to him. More health, always health. And now we're going to get respite. Ooh, actually, we might want to wait. Ooh. Because False Light lets us do like healing hands to hurt our enemies, which could increase our restoration a lot faster. No, this level will go with respite. That means we can basically run forever with fast healing and just being able to run. All right, now we're gonna go probably back up the river to Iverstead, and then through the mountain pass and back up to... Okay, that was a very synchronized turning of your back towards me. What was that about, guys? Yeah, let's just sell. Well, we can enchant that and then sell it. Let's see. Let's eat some cabbage soup. Yum yum.
Come to see.
What you got for sale?
Yourself or deal some damage.
Let's see. One-handed attacks dealing more damage would be nice. It would be nice if my ghost was this strong, having 200 points of health and stamina, but you know what? It's not really necessary because it's immortal either way. Yeah, honestly, like, I like the enchantments, but I don't need to spend the money on it right now. But I will sell you these. I almost want to keep that one. But I'll sell you that and that. And yeah, we'll keep that.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge knows the difference.
Yes, indeed. I'm working on it. Not to any active degree, but I'll get your fire salt someday. Whoops, pardon me, sorry. Didn't mean to come out all aggressive.
Good to see.
Have you...
and incantations for those with the talent.
All right, well, when we get to Markarth, hopefully, Calcelmo will have some new spells. All right, so let's enchant that silver battle staff. With... There's not a lot. So, absorb health is our best enchantment for weapons. Enchant that, and we can sell that. And then we are off on our way to Iverstead, and then we're Riverwood, Whiterun, and then Markarth. Hello? What are you doing up there? That doesn't look like... get down from there. Sure. Just teleport down there. That works.
Come to looking to protect yourself or deal some damage.
I'm looking to make money. But also those other things you said. All right, let's go.
Nothing but genuine fire salts will do. The forge.
Thank you, Balamend. I didn't hear you the first 3 times. All right. And we're off to Iverstead now. Probably put on our water-breathing ring, if I hadn't already. I don't think I did on our way back. I did.
You must be one of those wizards from the college in Winterhold.
All right. On our way. Yep. And on the way we can actually get, because we actually have space in our inventory, we can actually go get some fish. We can actually catch some fish on the way. Some of the good fish, not like these fish, not the fish for eating. We want the fish for alchemy ingredients. These little ones here. Yum yum. River Betty, Silverside Perch. River Betty and Hissed Carp are the ones we're really looking for the most. Those ones have high alchemy multipliers and good effects. Yeah. All right. Tell everybody I'm on my way. Okay. Just a deer. Swimming through the water. Nothing to see here. I'm sure the damage he took was from something that was attacking him on shore, not from drowning or anything. I don't even know if technically NPCs like that can drown. I think they can, but like I've seen rabbits run along the bottom of the rivers with little to no issue. So I don't know if that actually like has a detrimental effect to them. Ooh, and one other good thing about Markarth, there are a lot of ingredients for paralysis poisons and water breathing potions, which paralysis poisons obviously good for paralysis, but water breathing potions are good for money. Of course, I need to catch a bunch of salmon for some salmon roe. And unfortunately, the only salmon that I can catch, catching the salmon that are in this river and in that lake, lake-ish area, will not give you the salmon roe. The only ones that will give you salmon roe are the ones that you catch that are jumping upriver. Do you really have to antagonize the bear? We're trying to swim upstream, not fight bears. We got the Alec here right there on the side of the road. Oh, yay. Thank you, Moobot. Very helpful. Brook bass. I didn't want the brook bass. Pardon me. All right. Thanks for keeping my chat relatively safe from those things. More fish. Sometimes it's hard to see under the water here. All right. Nothing like a cat catching fish in the river. I mean, some big cat species do it. Tigers. I mean, I don't know if they specifically go fishing, but tigers do like swimming sometimes, as far as I'm personally aware. River Betty, River Betty. What does upgrading my enchanting lab do? So, with, do I have the thing? Okay, so there are two things I can do right now. What I can do, the gem dust enchantment, the gem dust perk I have here, I can use flawless gems in my inventory to increase the effectiveness of the next enchantment that I make that's of a particular type. Like, I can't remember exactly which ones do what. I think amethysts do like helmets. Like they each correspond to a specific either armor type or weapon type that you can enchant and get better results out of. Pardon me, guys, not looking to get shot. Thank you. As well, similar to upgrading an alchemy bench, you can upgrade a enchanting table with the, in this case, the Arcane Nexus perk, which is a lot higher requirement than the alchemy version of it. Let's see, where's the... So the alchemy one, the advanced lab, it basically just gives it a 25% buff to the enchantments that you make. I once again did not mean to pick up that brook bass. Unfortunately, upgrading the enchanting table or the alchemy tables themselves costs 2,500 gold, which, I mean, isn't too bad. I've got currently 8,500, so I could pretty easily do it. Yeah, but it's just something that you want to do in a home base that you have fairly easy access to, which is one of the reasons I'm trying so hard to go for the compass, so I can actually quickly travel. But we're not going to get that for quite some time because we have to get our archaeology skill up to 25. That's really the hard barrier of it. Like, getting the Dwemer keystones and Dwemer fragments, not too hard. It's just getting the getting the archaeology skill, because I basically have to find 25 different dig sites. Or I think later in the Legacy of the Dragonborn quest line, when you start the Adventurers Guild, there are certain quests that will have tasks that will increase your archaeology skill. But archaeology skill also comes with its own suite of perks that are very useful for dungeon delving. All right, here we are in Iverstead. Let's see if we can get everyone to rally up by going here in the inn.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
Hello, Mike. What's on your mind?
Are you going to Riften with your lady love?
Good to see you.
Okay.
Good to see you.
You know what?
Finally,
fine.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrel on the east side of town. It's haunted.
I'm just gonna ignore that. We're just gonna go to Markarth. Hopefully we make it all the way there by the end of the stream. I don't know if we will. Let's grab Calm, just to have that ready. Yeah, but now my healing spells also recover stamina. All right. Let's keep our eyes open here in Bear Country. Bear. Relax, it's just a bear. We don't need to fight that one. There are probably bears that we do need to fight. Way too many bears. Got an abandoned cart. How about we fight the troll? Because Tallscar's not going to be able to fight this troll by himself. Okay. Tallscar. Oh, crap. Now Tallscar's mad at us. I will see you later. You stop that. You help. Okay, we need to go. You, Oscar, remain calm. Right. Okay, there are two bears and a troll. Bear, you calm down. We need to get the heck out of here, guys. Okay, kill the troll. And then we'll leave the bears alone. Okay, now let's go. Let's get out of here before we have another issue. Because we do not need more of that. Thank you. All right. Elk, have a good time. All right. Yeah, I will see you later. Next stream, of course, is going to be on Saturday. Back to Diablo. Catching up with Simone. Yippee. Yay. All right. Let's Ooh, fire salts. We need that. Alchemist journal. I'm not going to read it, but I'll take it. Butterfly in a jar. More fire salts. Yes, thank you. Bellamond. I'm working on it. More books. All right. Through the mountain pass. Let's go, guys. Everybody, rally up. Let's go. There is a random encounter zone just up the hill over here. I need you guys tip-top shape. Please. Keep your eyes peeled. Don't let me die. Especially don't let me die. Okay. Goat. Elk. Or deer. I'm not sure which. Hard to tell, honestly. Alright. One thing I don't want is a mage. Alright, we got a noble, it looks like. Yep, noble and his bodyguard. Hey guys, how you doing today? His or her? Her. Alright. We are on the way. Where are we gonna stop? We're gonna stop in Riverwood, definitely, 100%. See what we can rustle up there. See if he's got any good well, not spells. Good enchantments to buy. Alright, guys. Gotta stay close. Blue, purple. One good thing about these snowberries, they have fire. They have all three fire, frost, and shock resistances as their effects. All right. So they are definitely good alchemy ingredients. But unfortunately, we left pretty much all of our alchemy ingredients back in Riften. Okay, that's the hunter. All right, guys. Keep it up. Keep it up. Keep it on going. We're gonna make it. To Riverwood, at least. Blue? Purple. I am so not good at differentiating blue and purple. We don't want to be hungry at all. Never hungry. Completely full all the time.
Curse this chill. I should have dressed more warmly.
Curse your face, dude. You think you're the only one who needs to dress a little more warmly? I mean, I've got fur, but so do you. If you so choose to. Alright, we gotta watch out for the random encounter that's gonna be at the junction between past Helgen over here. Going up the road towards Riverwood. Oh yes, blue mountain flower. Thank you. Delicious, yum yum yum. It's cold. I'm not having a good time over here. We gotta keep our eyes wide open. With eyes wide open. Quick save. I don't like that stutter. Ooh, but the snow seems to be letting up. Good times. Or maybe not. Yes, it is. Okay, good. Oh, thank Glob. Thank Glob. Ooh, I wonder if what's-his-face is there. Maybe we see if we can find that cave entrance. I don't think he'll be there. And I think they're both kind of bugged. They were bugged on Arby. But if we could find and talk to what's-some-faces. Is it over here? I want to say this is too far. Yeah, this is too far. Definitely too far. I think it's down here. Right here. Yep. Cave up back into Helgen Keep. I think both Hadvar and Ralof should be in here, or at least they were with Arby. If not, they're probably dead. And good luck to you guys. Okay, no bear. There's a Hadvar. I came to see what's going on. What? No, what? Okay. Yeah, no voice lines there. Yep, here you go. Take this one. Just one. Is Ralof over here? Ralof? Okay, let's go. We definitely don't want to be in here if this place is actually going to collapse. But this kicks off the main quest. From the Live Another Life. All right, Hadvar. Good on you, mate.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back.
Agreed. It was probably a few days ago.
My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
Yeah.
It's probably best if we split up. Good luck. I wouldn't have made it without your help today.
I'm gonna stick with you, man. Me and my friends, we're not gonna abandon you. Come on. Me and my friends, we're with you to the end. Big Falls Barrow.
Listen, you should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. We could really use someone like you.
Someone who dropped out of nowhere.
Themselves a dragon.
I am the Thane of Riften, so there is some precedent to me joining the Legion. Go on, Hadvar. You got this. Keep your eyes open. And we should be okay, though. I've made this road.
Up there?
Yep.
Bleak
I see
Falls
that.
Narrow. When I was a boy, that place always used to give me nightmares. Draugr creeping down the mountain to climb through my window at night. That kind of thing. I admit, I still don't much like the look of it.
Honestly, that is kind of terrifying. Undead are no joke. I definitely had a very big fear of zombies and undead as a younger kid, and even now I'm still pretty uneasy with undead.
Mage, eh? Well, to each his own. It's not for me to judge.
Let's see. What am I thinking? I think my fear of zombies came from initially the Mummy, the first Brendan Fraser The Mummy movie. Emotep, and just the mummies in that movie terrified me. I remember after seeing that for the first time, I had nightmares for several days about it. Oh, it was a bad time. That's probably where my fear of zombies kind of started. Because what are mummies if not just really dry zombies? In most cases. And Oblivion zombies did not help that. Oblivion zombies were just terrifying to me. Just the worst kind of zombie. Especially the headless ones. Like, there's one thing about the ones that have heads, but the headless ones still shambling towards you, clawing at you, smacking you, trying to kill you, even though they can't eat you or do anything really past mauling you. Like, oh.
Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle.
Yeah, it's been pretty quiet. Last few times I've come here.
Uncle Alvar, hello.
Dragons now, is
I
it?
hope you guys aren't stupid around dragons.
Everyone in town will think you're crazy.
But I'm definitely not getting that.
Are you in some kind of trouble?
Keep your voice down.
But now we're friends with Alvor too. Yay!
What's going on? And who's this?
I am the Thane of Riften.
Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
Yeah, I'm the one who saved his life, but I also have my friend Brigade here. Don't mind the ghost. He's totally okay. Honestly, he's the smartest one out of the bunch. Oh, my neck. My neck. So stiff. Are we already friends yet? All right.
Sigrid, we have company.
You got a chicken's egg somewhere in here, I think. Taking that. Yum, yum, yum. Chicken eggs. Not for eating.
Hadvar, we've been so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry.
All right.
Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy. What's the
I'm just gonna
business?
stand. Thank you.
What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to
Well,
start.
that's about how
I know
he
I was
almost
assigned to
died.
General Tullius' skull. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon?
Dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk.
Yeah, no, I saw him fly over like a week ago or so. Oh, that's kind of weird. Seeing her through the
Much more to
ghost.
tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place.
I wasn't there. I just kind of found the aftermath.
Anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here.
I know someone who made it out alive. I've seen him.
Let them know what's happened.
General Tullius.
I thought you could help us out.
100% he's still alive.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is
And probably the Thalmor that were there, because I'm pretty sure one of the Thalmor that was there is going to be the
I'm glad to
host
help in any way I can.
of
But I need your help. We
the Thalmor
need
embassy.
your help.
I just want that necklace. I'll take the potions. Yeah, that's it.
The Jarl
Thank you.
needs to know there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless.
All right.
We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
As long as these idiots don't. All right. Yeah. Have a good time.
Did you really see a dragon? What did it look like? Did it have big teeth?
All right. Have a good day, guys.
I'd better get back to work.
Just good talk. Oh, Yontacular. Let's go talk to Lucan, see if he's got anything cool to buy.
Maybe you could talk some sense into my pig-headed brother.
Oh, I don't think so.
My sister can.
Even if I do.
A bit of this and a bit of that.
I don't really want to. Even if I could, I really don't want to. Okay. Let's see. Highest Casade's letter. Alright. Thank you
I gotta
anyway.
Get back to cleaning the store. What a mess.
Oh, Jesus Christmas. Alright, let's head on down to or to Whiterun. We're not going to see the Jarl yet. We'll get there eventually. So the one thing, okay, with Brynjolf and Irileth and a couple other NPCs who are having the issue of brown face, the only thing I have left to really try is to basically open up the construction set and have it rerun face gen and see if hopefully that remedies that. That's the only solution that I've seen. Like, I tried getting mods for it, but they didn't work out. And most of them were just, most of the mods that I saw for it were actually just not mods at all. They were just instructions on, yeah, go to the construction set and reload face gen data, and that should get you where you want to go. All right, almost home. By home I mean over here. We could buy a breeze home, but I don't think it lets us buy a breeze home until after we until we do Bleak Falls Barrow. So no home base here for now. And we got our best friends, the Khajiit caravan. Hey guys, Saad, what do you got?
Take a look.
You got a Vivek Sermon. I like those. Major sneaking, immortality, acumen. Let's grab your fancy schmancy. Exotic ingredients. Sell you a couple, sell you that. And by a couple, I mean one. Sell you that. Sell you, yeah, let's sell you that. That, which could have technically gotten us better prices, but I don't think it would have changed much.
Skyrim can be treacherous. If you must walk them, be wary.
All right, so how? I think we can get to Rorikstead by nightfall. Well, no, we don't want to go to Rorikstead though. We want to just go straight to Markarth. Rather than going up the road to Rorikstead. Here is Helyorken. Veterans Retreat, Rorikstead. Instead of going that way, we'll continue along this road. Up through here. Oh. Alright.
Goods and wares of all kinds, and all can be yours.
Alright, so let's head into town and see what we can see. Alam, where's your husband Nazim? Maybe we'll pop in with Farngard, see if maybe his inventory has refreshed. Not likely, based on... Oh, yeah.
City's closed with the dragons about. Official business only.
Well, I'm here on that official business. I have news about the dragons. I was told to come talk to the Jarl about it. Riverwood calls for the Jarl's aid.
Riverwood's in danger too?
Yeah.
You better go on in. You'll find the Jarl in Dragon's Reach, at the top of the hill.
I know. I've been here before. We're almost level 30. Which level 30 means the possibility of being attacked by vampires. But we're at least one step closer to getting to...
They say Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors.
Nazim.
We'll be ready.
We're at least one step closer to getting our Dwemer compass, number 1, number 2. More importantly, well, honestly, the Dwemer compass is like the most important thing. I don't know, I kind of lost my train of thought. Something else very important. Enchanting, alchemy. We definitely need to catch more salmon roe. That's where our alchemy is gonna really take off. Just gonna go talk to Farengar.
Well, there's no telling what it means.
Hello, sir.
Good to see you.
What you got?
I had you figured for me.
I think your stuff is reset. Oh. Don't you go to sleep. Yep, he has not refreshed. Heck in a handbasket, man. Make sure those are red so we have them ready. Go. All right. So, basically, we don't have enough time left today, unfortunately, to do any more, like, to head to Markarth. Not on foot, anyway. And we don't have a horse, so that's kind of a null point. So anyway, so next stream we will head to Markarth, talk to Calsomo, see if we can help him get, you know, stuff going. For now, let's see if we can make a little bit of salmon roe, or rather catch a little bit of salmon roe. And then we will probably sign off from there. And we can keep running because we have effectively infinite stamina with our magicka. All right. Definitely won't cause any cardiac distress by continually running past what I would normally be able to run. Gotta work on that cardio, man. Alright, let's get some fish. Yum, yum, yum. How you? Ah. Missed. Oh, hey, guys. Marcus. Guys. I'm helping. Got knocked in the air by a fish. That's it for this side. Every now and then, this fish get a good push off on me. Okay. All right. Just about done. We got 5 from that. Don't see any more fish. All right. Yeah, let's head back into town. Head to the Bee and Barb. Get some rest and probably call it from there. All right. Yippee. Nazim going home. All right. Oof. I do not want to get involved with the... Oh. I do not want to get involved with that quest again. The one with the Markarth prison. Sitting in mine. No one escapes sitting in mine. Alright. Okay. So let's go get some rest and call it. Before I fall asleep. Before I fall asleep sitting here. Oh, Glob. Alright, though. We had a good stream. Made progress. We definitely made a good bit of progress. Not like a huge amount of progress, but a good amount for us. We got through Vonchenzell, which had its own kind of trials. We made it through Vonchenzell.
Just stoke the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Yeah, you perform, Mikhail. Dance, Mikey, dance.
Once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to White.
Yeah, we got through Vonchenzell. We did something else. We bought the house. We Honeyside. We became the Thane of Riften, and now we're back here in Whiterun, listening to Mikhail sing Ragnar the Red all night. What they don't tell you is it's like a 30-verse song. Not really. All right, let's eat some biff, and we will save. New save. All right, yeah, that's where we will call it for today. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you. And as always, don't forget to brush your teeth.